You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one quack away from the championship.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Line bunt up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play, and the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch, and for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. Swung on and missed for strike three. The Long Island Ducks have come to Texas, and they'll be bringing the trophy back home to Long Island. The Long Island Ducks are the 2019 Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
We are live here at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina. It is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. Tonight, it is the middle game of a three-game series as the Long Island Ducks take on the High Point Rockers. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for all of tonight's action. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, coming to you on liducks.com, Facebook Live, and youtube.com/DucksBaseball. Well, the Ducks will look to continue their winning ways of late after dropping the first two games of this road trip. They have come back with back-to-back victories over the Staten Island Ferry Hawks on Sunday, and yesterday a come-from-behind win as they defeat the High Point Rockers by the final count of 10-5 last night behind a 7-run fourth inning, which overturned an early 4-0 deficit for Long Island. Let's go through some of the highlights from yesterday's game to get you started on the pregame show. Again, the Ducks fell behind early. They gave up 3 runs in the first on a 3-run home run by Xander Wheel off of starter Akil Morris. And then another run came home in the third on an RBI infield single by Mike Galino off of Morris. But the Ducks would turn things around in the fourth. A walk by Sam Travis and a hit by pitch of Davidson Romero knocked Kyle Mott, the starter, out of the ball game. At that point, into the game came right-hander Joe Johnson, and the first batter that he faced was Rusney Castillo. First pitch on the way. Castillo swings away and drives it deep in the air to left. Back goes Lattimore to the track, at the wall, and you can forget it. A first pitch 3-run home run over the left field fence by Rusney Castillo. His third home run of the year. What a rude greeting for Joe Johnson. And just like that, the Ducks are back in this game. They have closed to within 4-3. So Castillo's home run made it a 4-3 game. The Ducks would load up the bases with 1 out in the inning. Vladimir Frias drove home a run with the ground out to second. Devin Marrera then scored on a wild pitch, and at that point the Ducks had a 5-4 lead. They would end up getting 2 into scoring position with 2 outs in the inning, and up to the plate stepped Sam Travis, who would face a new reliever, Nathan Bates. Payoff pitch. And Travis lines this one towards the middle into center field. There's a base hit. Woodcock will score. Deaza will score. It is a 2-out, 2-run single to center field off the bat of Sam Travis. A 7-run fourth inning for the Ducks, and they now lead it 7-4. But that would not be all for Travis or for Long Island. Travis came back to the plate again in the 6th with 2 outs at the time, facing right-hander Austin Glorious. Swung on here, hit high in the air to left center and deep. Back goes Gonzalez to the track. He looks up at the wall, and you can forget it. Out to straightaway center field, a solo home run off the bat of Sam Travis, his team leading 7th home run of the season. And the Ducks' 2nd home run of the night extends their lead to 8-4 here in the top of the 6th inning. Well, it was big nights for both Sam Travis and Rusney Castillo, each with 2 hits, each with a home run. They both drove in 3 runs, they both scored twice, and they both drew 2 walks. And all told, the Ducks won the game 10-5 despite being out-hit 13-8 in the game. As High Point left 11 on base, the Ducks left 9. Akil Morris battled through 5 innings of 4-run ball to get the win. He improves to 2-4 on the year. Joe Johnson, who had 5 runs in 2/3 of an inning, took the loss and fell to 0-1 in a game that took 3 hours and 33 minutes here last night before a crowd of 1,555. So the Ducks will try and pick up a series win if they can get the victory tonight. High Point will try and even the series and set up a rubber game of the set tomorrow evening. Take a break here on the pregame show. When we come back, I'll be joined by one of the newest members of the Ducks, catcher Austin Rye, who joined the team the very last day of May and has made an impact on this road trip with his big home run that won the game for the Ducks on Sunday against Staten Island.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Getting ready for baseball on this Wednesday night, another hot and humid one here in High Point, North Carolina, as the Long Island Ducks take on the High Point Rockers in the middle game of a 3-game set. Catcher Austin Rye back in the starting lineup tonight. He had the night off yesterday, had a big hit on Sunday in the Ducks' 3-2 win over Staten Island, an 8th-inning 2-run home run with 2 outs that gave the Ducks a 3-2 lead. They would go on and win by that score. I caught up with Austin before the game today to talk about his early going here with the Long Island Ducks.
Well, the offense broke out in a big way last night, Austin. 10 runs for this team. How nice did it feel to see this offense break out the way they did after what was a tough series in Staten Island?
Yeah, Staten Island definitely wasn't ideal. But we've all seen every single one of our teammates hit bombs, drive in runs, get tough 2-out RBIs. So it's not like we didn't know we can do it. We definitely know we can. Just a matter of putting it the right swing at the right time.
When the offense goes through a rut like it did over the weekend, what was the message going into the game last night, and what was the confidence level of this team like going into the series opener against a team that can also swing the bat really well?
Yeah, I mean, we're all professional baseball players. We know we've all been in all-star teams, MVPs, all throughout high school, college, all that. So it's, we all know everybody in this league and every professional can play. But we're just confident in ourselves. We got big leaguers on our team. We got guys with time. We got, some guys straight out of college and all that. So, no, we're definitely confident in ourselves. That's not going to ever be a problem for us.
Going back to that game Sunday, you come up to the plate in the 8th inning with a chance to tie the game or give your team the lead, and you hit your first home run as a member of the Ducks. Take me through that at bat, and what were some of the emotions going through you as you rounded the bases?
Well, I'd be lying to you if I said it wasn't a little bit of relief. I was part of the rut for, personally going into it. So it was nice to break out of that and obviously to put our team up 3-2 going into the bottom of the 8th inning. So that's never a bad feeling. It always feels good. So I was very happy with that.
Coming to a new team, you've been with Southern Maryland earlier this year. Now you have to change environment, change location. Do you attribute that a little bit to some of that rut that you were talking about, or is it just a situation of that's baseball? Sometimes you go through hot streaks, sometimes you go through slumps.
Oh, it's definitely baseball. I'm happy with the change. It's good for me personally, and there's adjustments in like no matter what team you're on, or if you change teams or anything. So, you play a different team every 3 days. It doesn't matter who your teammates are necessarily. Ruts are going to happen no matter where you are.
been a couple weeks since you've been here, but the pitching staff really has done a nice job, especially in the starting rotation since your arrival. What have you noticed that's enabled them to be so effective?
We got some good stuff. Our guys got good stuff. We got velo, we got movement, we got changing speeds. All of our guys know how to pitch. So it's just about using those pitches in the right sequence and to the right hitters at the right times. And learning a pitching staff is arguably my biggest job. So I'm happy that it's come along quite quickly compared to other times.
Have you relied upon relationship with Joe DiCarlo at all and talking with him to learn a little bit about what some of the guys do and some of the tendencies in your first few weeks here with the team?
Absolutely, yeah. I spent almost a whole spring training during the COVID year with him, so I got to know him really well. And, yeah, it makes it a lot easier when you know somebody, especially someone who was also a catcher. So, he was giving me tips on if, one of the guys likes to throw more sliders than curveballs or change-ups in certain situations, stuff like that. So, no, he's definitely a big help. But yeah, just learning your pitching staff and getting all the information you can is always going to be a good thing.
For those Ducks fans that haven't gotten a chance to see you play much or haven't seen you play before coming here to Long Island, just talk a little bit about yourself as a player and some of the things you like to do, the way you play the game.
Some of the things I like to do. I would consider myself more of a defensive catcher that can contribute behind or at the plate. I got a little pop in there sometimes. You get the right pitch in the right time. But I definitely pride myself on defense and calling a game and, getting good relationships with our pitching staff. So I think that's probably my biggest strength and something I pride myself on. So, anytime I can help the pitchers get along and help our team get a win, then I'm always happy with that.
Awesome. Thanks so much for the time, Austin. Best of luck in the rest of this series and your first season with the Ducks.
Thank you, sir.
That is Austin Rye, catcher here for the Long Island Ducks. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have a look at the starting lineups, the pitching matchup, and then first pitch between the Ducks and the Rockers.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trades, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off Exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
The national anthem here at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina. And we are just about ready to go for baseball here on this warm and humid Wednesday night at Truist Point. Ducks and the Rockers in the middle game of a three-game series, which will conclude tomorrow night. And then the Ducks will head back to Long Island for what will be a season-long 10-game homestand. Well, we are just about ready to get going, so let's go through the lineups and the pitching matchup for the two teams here today. We'll start with the Ducks offensively. Johnny Turnbull will be in the leadoff spot tonight for the Ducks. He is the designated hitter. Batting second as Wally Backman shakes things up in the lineup a bit. Devin Marrero will hit in the number 2 spot today. He is the shortstop. Alejandro De Aza hits third. He's the left fielder. Batting in the cleanup spot, the first baseman, Sam Travis. Davidson Ramirez at third base hitting 5th. Rusney Castillo in center field will bat 6th. Austin Ryer, guest on the pregame show, will hit 7th. He does the catching tonight. 8-hitter and second baseman is Vladimir Frias, who gets moved down to the 8th spot of the order. And rounding out the order in the 9th spot tonight will be the right fielder, Dustin Woodcock. They will all be facing left-handed pitcher Jonah Scalaro, who will be making his professional debut tonight Earlier this year was pitching at Florida State University. He spent parts of 5 seasons at Florida State, making 120 appearances, 3 of those starts. On the flip side, for the Rockers offensively, Tyler Ladendorf will lead things off at second base. Batting second is the left fielder, and that is Ben Aklinski. The 3-hitter for High Point is their first baseman, that is Jerry Downs. And in the cleanup spot, the right fielder, Xander Wheel. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Logan Morrison. Michael Martinez gets the start at third base. He will hit sixth. The 7-hitter is the center fielder, that is Johnny Field. In the 8th spot, the catcher, Michael Lino, and former Duck Giovanni Alfonso rounds out the order. He will hit ninth. They will all be facing Ducks right-hander Joe Iorio, who will be making his 15th appearance, 5th start of the year. He comes in with a 5-0 record and a 3.58 ERA on the season. This will be the 4th time that he's facing High Point this year, but his first start of the season against the Rockers. Michael Pollock here with you at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina. Thank you so much for joining us on your Wednesday night. Ducks enter the game having won 2 in a row. They're 23-23 overall. They remain 11.5 games behind Southern Maryland in the North Division standings. First pitch of the game is on the way. Johnny Turbo takes the pitch upstairs for a ball, and we're underway at 6:36 in the evening here in High Point. Scalaro winds and is 1-0. That one missed low for ball 2. The Rockers, meanwhile, are reeling. They're down to 28-19 overall, which is a good record, but they have lost 10 consecutive games and have dropped to 4 games behind Gastonia in the South Division race. Fastball here taken for a strike by Scalaro, and the count goes to 2-1. And High Point got off to a great start in the game yesterday, took an early 4-0 lead, but saw that lead evaporate as they lost 10-5 to Long Island. Turbo here lifts a fly ball in the air to left. Drifting in, and making the catch is Ben Aklinski. And there is the first out of this top half of the first inning. So 1 away on the fly ball, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Devin Marrero, to the plate. Turbo was hitting .310 with 2 homers and 17 RBIs prior to that fly out. So with 1 away, up steps Marrero. And he takes a breaking ball a little bit low for ball number 1. Wally Beckman trying to move things around a little bit, trying to get stuff going offensively, though they did score 10 runs yesterday. Marrero takes a fastball here, and that one just missed. So Marrero quickly ahead in the count at 2 balls and no strikes. Duck shortstop hitting .248 with a home run and 21 RBIs on the season. 2-0. And again, that missed. A little bit inside that time from Scalaro. So 3 balls and no strikes on the Ducks' 2-hitter in shortstop. Here's the kick and the pitch. And that's way upstairs, ball 4. So Devin Marrero draws a walk on 4 pitches as the Ducks get a 1-out base runner in the opening inning. That's First National Bank LI walk to first, go far. Ducks tied their season high with 10 walks in the game last night to go along with their 8 hits. Again, they got out hit in the game yesterday, 13-8, but drew 10 walks, so they had plenty of base runners throughout the course of the game. And unlike in Staten Island, where they really weren't getting the big hit with men on base, they got plenty of those last night as they came within 1 run of tying their season high. So 1 on, 1 out. Marrero takes his lead at first. Here's Alejandro De Aza to the plate. And he takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. De Aza comes in hitting .330 on the year with 4 home runs and 22 runs batted in. Scalaro gets the sign from Galino and comes set. And the 0-1. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Another breaking ball. And it's quickly 0-2. Once again, a reminder to you that the view you are seeing is from the High Point Rockers multi-camera feed. We appreciate them letting us use that to provide you with the best experience of watching tonight's game. 0-2. And De Aza a half swing at a ball down in the turf. They appeal, and third base umpire Calvin Baker said De Aza went around for strike 3. So De Aza goes down on strikes. Scalaro's got his first professional strikeout. And with 2 away here in the first, that'll leave it up to the first baseman, Sam Travis. As always, we are located here down the right field line, about 2/3 of the way down the line towards the foul pole from home plate. So we'll do our best to give you the best look of the game as possible, at least telling you what's going on as best as we can, despite the limited view that we have, but you've got a terrific view watching at home. First pitch to Sam Travis is foul tipped into the glove of Galino for strike one. Travis with another big game last night. He has had a terrific season for the Ducks, hitting .321 with a team leading 7 home runs and a team leading 42 RBIs. Those 42 RBIs tied for 4th most in the Atlantic League this year. 0-1. Takes the fastball inside, and the count 1-1. Owen Beller, the fourth, calling balls and strikes here tonight behind home plate. He's joined on the umpiring crew by Lindy Hall at first base and Calvin Baker around at third. Marrero leads off first. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch. Travis, it's a ground ball to the right side and through. A base hit past the second baseman, Ladendorf. Marrero goes to second and stops right there. Another base hit for Sam Travis as he grounds one the other way. So a 2-out single for Sam Travis. Now the Ducks with runners at first and second for their 5-hitter and third baseman, Davidson Romero. Defensively for the Rockers, Ben Aklinski is in left field. Johnny Field gets the start in center. Xander Wheel is around in right. On the infield, Michael Martinez starts at third base this evening. Giovanni Alfonso, the shortstop. Tyler Ladendorf at second, and Jerry Downs over at first. Jonas Galara's first pitch to Romero is swung on and popped up in the air to left field. Drifting over to his right and making the catch is Aklinski. Davidson Romero retired on one pitch following the single by Sam Travis, and that'll retire the side in the first. So no runs for the Ducks. They get a hit, a walk. They leave 2 men on base, and after a half inning of play, it's the Ducks nothing and the Rockers coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elgin Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912 and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
No scores. We go to the bottom half of inning number 1. And fans, every time a Ducks batter walks this season, it is the First National Bank LI walk to first. First National Bank LI celebrating 95 years as Long Island's truly local bank. Explore their anniversary promotions and experience customer first service for yourself. Visit fnbli.com. So the Ducks get 2 on with 2 out, but Davidson Romero pops out to left on the first pitch that he sees. And we make our way to the bottom half of inning number 1. Joe Iorio to the hill for the Ducks. And he'll get things started against Rockers' second baseman, Tyler Ladendorf. Ducks are in their alternate orange uniforms tonight with the feathered LI logo on the front left chest. Rockers are in their alternate blue jerseys here tonight, royal blue. First pitch, and that is taken for a strike, 0-1. Says High Point on the front of the jersey, Rockers on the back where a name would be, and a yellow number. Ladendorf bats from the right side. The right-hander Iorio comes set, and his 0-1 is a breaking ball. That one just missed, and that'll even up the count at 1-1. Ladendorf comes in hitting .241 on the year, 4 home runs, 15 runs batted in. 1-1. Swing and a foul ball back behind the plate as Ladendorf was out in front of the pitch. So that'll run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes on the Rockers' second baseman. Ducks trying to get back over 500 with a win here today. They come in 23 wins, 23 losses, 20 games to go, including tonight in the first half. Ladendorf takes this pitch upstairs, and the count goes to 2-1. Ducks have not been over 500 this year since they were 5-4 back on May the 1st. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike three. Joe Iorio gets Ladendorf to swing through the offering. First strikeout of the night for the Ducks right-hander. And there's one away here in the bottom half of the first inning.
The left fielder, number 14, Ben Oklinski.
Ducks have flirted with 500. They've gotten close, but hadn't.
Oklinski.
Getting to 21-21, then dropped the first two to Staten Island before winning their most recent two games to get back to 500. First pitch is taken for a ball, and the count 1 ball and no strikes on left fielder Ben Oklinski, who comes in hitting .293 on the year with 8 home runs and 32 RBIs. 1-0, and Iorio hits the outside corner that time for a strike to even the count at 1-1. Iorio kicks and fires. That one is on the outside corner again for a strike. And it's quickly 1-2. Alejandro De Aza in left field for the Ducks tonight. Rusney Castillo is the center fielder, and Dustin Woodcock over in right. Give you the infield in a moment. 1-2. Oklinski, a fly ball in the air deep down the right field line, hooking foul. And into the crowd, out of play. Off to our right from where we are located here at Truist Point. On the infield, Davidson Romero at third. Devin Marrero is the shortstop. Vladimir Frias at second. And Sam Travis is the first baseman, doing the catching behind home plate, Austin Rye. For right-hander Joe Iorio, who deals a fastball upstairs to even the count at 2-2. Oklinski in his first season here with High Point, second in the Atlantic League. He was a member of the Lexington Legends a year ago. Iorio ready. Here comes the kick and the pitch. And Oklinski, a foul tip into the glove of Rye for strike three. So back-to-back strikeouts for Joe Iorio, who really has not been a strikeout machine throughout the course of the year. Coming into the game, just 19 strikeouts in 37 2/3 innings. His season high for strikeouts is 3, which he has done twice. But he has been pretty much pitching to contact all year long, 36 hits in 37 2/3 innings, but the results have been there. He was very good out of the bullpen, moved into the starting rotation, and he has been strong there as well. First pitch to Jerry Downs. Takes the first pitch inside for a ball. It's 1-0 on the Rockers' first baseman, who comes in hitting .279 with 5 home runs and 23 runs batted in. Got a youngster off to our right that's not too happy that the fact that the Rockers have the bases empty with 2 down. Pitch here misses outside. And Iorio quickly behind here at 2 balls and no strikes on Downs. Rockers are still 9 games over 500, 28 wins to 19 losses, but they are reeling right now. 2-0, swing and a foul ball back behind the plate for strike one. High Point has seen themselves lose 10 straight games. It has taken them from a first-place position in the division to 4 games behind Gastonia in the South Division race for the first half title. A lot of that has to do with changes to their starting rotation as they've lost some key pieces there. 4 of their 5 starters. 2-1, fouled back again by Downs for strike 2. A couple have had their contract purchased, including by MLB organizations, including Brady Lale and Justin Nicolino. They've had another get purchased by Mexico in Jason Manzueta, and another Andrew Church got put on the injured list. And that's why they've had to kind of mix and match and fill some spots, and that's why tonight Jonas Scalaro, fresh out of Florida State University, making his pro debut. 2-2, Downs. It's a high fly ball deep down the right field line, but it's hooking way foul. That'll go out of the ballpark down the right field line. So Downs keeps his at bat alive. Iorio up to 16 pitches here in the first, 10 for strikes. Still no score. Rockers with the bases empty and 2 down. Iorio set at the belt. Here comes the pitch. And Downs hits a ground ball towards the middle and past Vladimir Frias in the right center field for a base hit. Downs takes a big turn at first, but he'll hold on right there. Frias was shifted towards first base a bit. That ball hit to his right. He had to try and range up the middle and make the play, and it was just out of his reach. So Jerry Downs with the first hit of the game for the Rockers. And with a 2-out base runner, that'll bring up the dangerous Xander Wheel. Not the guy you want to bring up with men on base. We saw what he could do last night. First inning, came up with 2 outs and 2 on, and hit the first pitch that Akil Morris threw over the left field fence for a 3-run home run. First pitch from Iorio, and Wheel will take upstairs for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to count on Iorio. Wheel comes in hitting .252 on the year. Has 9 home runs, which now leads High Point, and 32 runs batted in. 1-0. Breaking ball, and that one taken for a strike on the outside corner to even up the count at 1-1. Fans still filing in and finding their seats. Temperatures once again soaring up into the mid-90s today and very high humidity as well. 1-1, a breaking ball, and that one taken for a called strike. Wheel thought about it, but held up his swing. Ultimately, the pitch was a called strike anyway, and Iorio ahead at 1-2. Downs the runner at first, 1 stolen base on the year in 1 attempt. Here comes Iorio's pitch, and Wheel takes upstairs for ball 2, 2-2 the count. Travis holds on Downs. Iorio from the stretch is set. Kicks and fires home. And Wheel takes a fastball that apparently was not a strike. I'm not quite sure where it missed, but Austin Riot taking a couple steps towards the third base dugout thinking that was strike 3. But Owen Ballard says otherwise. And so instead, the count full at 3-2. It's a big call as it keeps the at-bat going. Looked like the first pitch of the at-bat was also a strike, but deemed to be a little bit high. 3-2. That's fouled back behind the plate. So that'll keep the at-bat going. Tough, too, as a pitcher when you throw a pitch that you believe is a strike, don't get the call. And now you have to throw extra pitches and dig deeper to try and retire a very good hitter. Looked like that pitch, though, was a little bit outside. That Iorio wanted a strike. 3-2, and Wheel takes upstairs, ball 4. So instead of the strikeout, Iorio issues a 2-out walk to Wheel. Back-to-back 2-out base runners here for the Rockers in this first inning. And with 2 on and 2 out, that'll bring up the 5-hitter and designated hitter, Logan Morrison. Last night, the Rockers gave the Ducks some fits with 2 outs in the ball game, especially early on. The 3-run home run in the first was with 2 outs. The RBI single by Galino in the third was with 2 outs. So Iorio has to be careful here against a good lefty hitter and fake the throw back to second base where Jerry Downs was taking a lead and Devin Marrero trying to creep in with the lefty at the plate. Marrero shaded towards the middle of the infield. First pitch, Morrison swings away, lifts this one in the air down the left field line. Long run for De Aza, won't get there. It's going to land for a base hit. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, and in at second with a 2-run double down the left field line is Logan Morrison, and the Rockers jump out to an early 2-0 lead. So after the great start to the ball game by Iorio, things have gone south. A single, a walk, and now a 2-run double, all with 2 outs here in the first inning. And the Rockers for the second straight night strike first.
The third baseman, number 19, Michael Martinez.
The Rockers making Iorio throw a lot of pitches here in the first, already up to 25 for the ball game. So now here's the switch hitting third baseman Michael Martinez. First pitch swinging, he cuts through the offering from Iorio for strike 1. Iorio had given up 3 earned runs in his first inning through the first 4 starts he has made this year. Add 2 more earned runs to that. It's not going to help that number by any stretch. 0-1. That's upstairs. Iorio had allowed 2 first-inning runs his last outing against York on June the 9th. So back-to-back games in which he's allowed 2 runs in the opening frame. For Morrison, by the way, that was his 5th double of the year, RBI 16 and 17. 1-1. Martinez lifts a fly ball in the air to left center. De Aza drifting to his left, and he will make the catch for the final out of the inning. With the damage done as the Rockers put 3 aboard consecutively with 2 outs in the inning, 2 runs on 2 hits and a walk. No errors. They leave 1 man on base. And after 1 inning of play here in the middle game of the series, the Rockers lead the Ducks 2-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Joe Iorio, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Well, the High Point Rockers out to an early 2-0 lead. We head to the top of the 2nd inning. And Jonas Scolaro goes back out to the mound for his 2nd inning of work. Scolaro will be facing the Ducks 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Rusney Castillo, Austin Rye, and Vladimir Frias due up to bat. It'll be interesting to see how far Scolaro can go today. In the 1st inning, Southpaw needed a total of 15 pitches, 8 for strikes to get through. Iorio ultimately had to throw 28 pitches to get through the 1st inning for Long Island. So here's Castillo from the right side. First pitch on the way from Scolaro. And Castillo swings and foul tips this one back behind home plate for strike 1. But Scolaro had primarily been a reliever in college. This year, 28 appearances, just 2 of those starts. He threw 44 1/3 innings. The big number that stands out is strikeouts, 62 Ks and 15 walks in those 44 1/3 innings. 0-1. Castillo takes this one low in the turf to even the count at 1-1. Overall, Scolaro made just 3 starts out of 120 games during his collegiate career, in which he was 7-8 with a 3.62 ERA overall. Castillo smacks one foul to the first base side for strike 2. And with Florida State University, Scolaro struck out 211, walked 73, and gave up 146 hits in 166 2/3 innings. Here's the 1-2. And Castillo is swinging a miss for strike 3. So there's the 2nd strikeout of the night for the lefty Scolaro. Both of them swinging and one away here in the 2nd inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 27, Austin Ray.
For the 2nd straight game, Ducks are facing a pitcher who had been in college earlier this year. Yesterday it was Kyle Mott, who had pitched in relief thus far for High Point this season. But yesterday his first start. There's the first pitch strike. Rye, the catcher and 7 hitter. Swings it, it's a ground ball up the 3rd base line. Foul ball. A diving attempt and stop was made by Michael Martinez. But Calvin Baker ruled a foul ball. And ultimately now Rye behind a 0-2. Rye is hitting .250 on the year. 2 homers, 20 runs batted in on the season. Bases empty, 1 out here in the top of the 2nd inning. Scalaro ready, and is 0-2. Rye takes down to the dirt as it bounces in. Blocked by Galino. And that'll move the count to 1-2. Tomorrow the Ducks will send lefty Stephen Tarpley to the mound, and they'll be facing a familiar face in righty Craig Stem, who's had some troubles this year but had a very strong season last year for the Rockers. 1-2. Fastball is taken, and that one misses inside. That'll even the count at 2-2 on Rye. Scalaro stands on the mound for High Point at 5'10", 193 pounds, just 23 years old, out of Brandon, Florida. 2-2. Fastball again taken inside. And that has worked the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes on the Ducks catcher. Waiting on deck is Vladimir Frias for the Ducks. Scalaro gets the pitch he likes. And the payoff is swung on and missed for strike 3. A very late swing from Austin Rye. So he goes down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks for Scalaro to begin the second. And 3 strikeouts in the ball game for the Southpaw.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1.
2 away in the inning. That'll leave it up to the second baseman, Vladimir Frias, a switch hitter who will be batting from the right side against the left-hander. Scalaro gets the sign from Galino. His first pitch to Frias is a fastball taken on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Frias comes in hitting .241 on the year, 2 homers and 16 runs batted in. 0-1. Swung on and popped up high in the air. Foul territory first base side. Jerry Downs will make the catch. And Scalaro with his first 1-2-3 inning of his pro career as he sets down Castillo, Rye, and Frias on 2 strikeouts and a foul fly. Ducks go in order. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Rockers.
Hey fans, this is first baseman Sam Travis, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
For the Rockers, the center fielder, number 2.
Reminder that this 2022 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. 2-0, the Rockers lead the Ducks as we go to the bottom half of the second inning. Johnny Field, the center fielder and 7-hitter, will get things started for High Point against Joe Iorio, looking to bounce back after a tough first inning. First pitch, and Field will take up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Field comes in hitting .224 on the year, 5 home runs and 20 runs batted in. Iorio's 1-0, and that one on the outside corner for a strike to even up the count at 1-1. Field was not in the starting lineup yesterday. Did pinch hit in the game, though, as High Point lost its designated hitter when Mott was taken out in the third inning. Check out the fourth inning. 1-1 is fouled back. And that'll run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And again, we'll see how far Scolaro goes tonight in his first professional start. But thus far, 2 scoreless innings, 3 strikeouts for the lefty. Iorio gets the sign and comes set. Is 1-2 to Field. Is down in the turf. Kicks away from Rye. But Field elects not to attempt to take first base. And so that will even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Iorio needs a quick inning here. He threw 28 pitches in that first inning. So if he wants to try and go deep into this game, he's going to need to get outs quickly now. After that long first inning in which he struck out the first 2 hitters, but then gave up a single, a walk, and a 2-run double before he finally got out of it. 2-2. Field takes low and away. And that'll run the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Field will be followed by Galino and Alfonso. 3 righties due up in the inning. Iorio's done better this year against righties than he has lefties. Here comes the payoff pitch. And Field swings and lines one into left field. On the run, Deaza. He won't get there. It's a base hit. Almost bounced up and over his head with the turf. But quickly fielded and fired back in. And Johnny Field is aboard with a leadoff single. So Field with a single. He is aboard to get things started. And up to the plate will step the catcher and 8-hitter Mike Galino to the plate as he bats from the right side. Again, this is Iorio's first start against High Point this year. He has faced them 3 times this season in relief. First pitch from Iorio to the plate. And that's chopped into the ground foul along the third base line for strike 1. Iorio threw 2/3 of an inning scoreless here and struck out both batters he faced on May 3rd in a 3-1 High Point win. He then pitched 1 scoreless inning on May 5th, also here in High Point. Took a no decision in the Ducks' 5-3 defeat. Throw over, and diving back safely is Field. And on May 14th on Long Island, Iorio pitched 1 inning. He allowed 2 hits and a pair of unearned runs. No walks and a strikeout in that game. It was a game that High Point won 7-1. Pitch on the way is swung on and fouled off. And Mike Galino now behind in the count at 0-2. Galino comes in hitting .345. He's 19 of his first 55 since joining the Rockers. 1 home run and 7 RBIs. And he has become the primary catcher due to an injury to Chris Proctor. 0-2. Galino checks his swing. They appeal to first. And no swing, says Lindy Hall, the first base umpire. So that'll make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mike Galino. Iorio ready to go. Here's the pitch. And that fastball misses high and inside. Well, Iorio's gotten ahead in counts here tonight, but he's been failing to put some batters away after those first 2 strikeouts. Well, that's why his pitch count is skyrocketing. He's gotten ahead, but then immediately fallen back behind. The Rockers showing good patience. They're a team that is very patient at the plate, but a good lineup if they see those pitches to hit. Another throw over to first to check on Field, who's got 9 steals in 10 attempts this year. So the Ducks will have to pay attention to him. Two. Galino chops one to the ground, foul again down the third base line. Grabbed there by Rockers manager Jamie Keefe. His 3rd season here at the helm of High Point. He's named the franchise's inaugural manager back in 2019. Has been here ever since. This is the Rockers' 3rd season of play in the Atlantic League. A postseason team in 2019 when they lost in the first round. Got swept by the Ducks, but failed to make the postseason a year ago. Once again, it'll be a 2-2 with time called at home plate. Now the 2-2. Galino takes this pitch, It misses down and away, and the count has gone from 0-2 to 3-2 against the Rockers. Excuse me, from 1-2 to 3-2 against the Rockers hitter and 8-hitter and catcher. See if Field takes off here on the payoff pitch. He does not, because he's got to dive back to first. A throw over again by Iorio to check on him. Field steps off first again and lead past the edge of the cutout. He does not go, and Galino swings and pops this one in the air foul off to the first base side out of play. Continuing to battle here with Iorio, and we'll do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Overall, Iorio is 5-0 with a 3.58 ERA coming into the game today. He's made 4 starts, 2 of which were quality starts, but his last outing was his roughest of the year. 3-2. That's lined towards short. Fielded on a hop by Marrero. Flips the second one on a first. And a good stretch by Sam Travis. That's a double play. So just what the Ducks needed. A good job by Marrero, waiting for that ball to bounce on the line drive rather than fielding it on a catch. Now the Ducks turn a 6-4-3 double play. Long Island had turned 2 double plays in the game last night, including one to end the game. So 2 away in the inning, and that'll leave it up to the shortstop and 9-hitter Giovanni Alfonso. Here's the former Duck Alfonso, who bats from the right side. First pitch on the way to the plate from Iorio, and it is taken on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Alfonso comes in hitting .337 this year with no homers and 9 RBIs. Good numbers for him. Started the year injured, but has come back strong since. 0-1. Swings away and misses. Late on the fastball from Iorio. And the count quickly 0-2. Iorio's last start came on Thursday night in the series finale against York. He tossed 5 innings, allowed 5 runs on 7 hits, both of those season highs. Walked 3 and struck out 2. Alfonso was swinging a miss for strike 3. Cuts through another fastball from Iorio. And on 3 pitches, down goes Alfonso. And Iorio faces the minimum 3 here in the second. No runs in the inning. 1 hit. And because of the double play earlier in the inning, nobody left on base. We head to the third here in High Point. 2-0 Rockers lead.
Hey fan, this is pitcher Anderson De Leon, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Paver and Nicolak Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Paver and Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Ducks fans, be sure to follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks team up with Island Federal Credit Union to present Home Runs for Hunger. Every time the Ducks hit a home run at Fairfield Properties Ballpark this season, Island Federal will make a $100 donation to Long Island Cares in an effort to help improve food security for families on Long Island. Island Federal Credit Union, catch the wave to better banking. So this game heads to the third inning with the Ducks trailing 2-0. Much better second inning for Joe Iorio, who works around a leadoff single and faces the minimum 3 batters. Meanwhile, Jonas Scalaro has looked good through his first 2 innings. He worked around a single and a walk in the first, but has kept the Ducks off the scoreboard over the first 2 and has struck out 3. All 3 swinging. Joe Iorio with 3 strikeouts as well, all of which have been swinging. So we make our way to the top of the third inning. And it looks like we've got a bit of a delay here. Johnny Turbo is supposed to lead things off for the Ducks. But I don't see him coming up to the plate just yet. Looks like everybody is ready, including Jonas Scalaro. But I'm not sure why we do not have a hitter coming up to the plate here. My apologies, I had said Johnny Turbo was supposed to come up. I was incorrect. I forgot Dustin Woodcock, the 9-hitter, who was going to lead things off for the Ducks. So perhaps that was the delay, just waiting for Woodcock to be ready to go. But now everything is set, and Woodcock will make his way to the plate, batting from the left side for Long Island. First pitch on the way. And Woodcock takes a fastball inside, almost clipped him on the right side, but it missed for ball one. Woodcock hitting .305 on the year, 3 homers, 16 RBIs, so has been scuffling a little bit at the plate of late. 1-0 here is swung on, lifted high in the air to shallow left, going out Michael Martinez, coming in and making the running catch is Ben Oklinski for the first out. Nice play by Oklinski. He had to go a long way to get to that ball. But Woodcock retired on the pop-up down the left field line. And there's one away here in the top of the third.
The designated hitter, number 14, Johnny Turbo.
Couldn't tell from our vantage point whether it was fair or foul. It looks like they ruled it foul ground. So a foul fly out by Woodcock. One away and back to the top of the order we go for Johnny Turbo. Turbo bats from the right side. A fly out to left his first time up. Scalaro's first pitch is smacked on the ground, foul down the left field line. And Turbo behind it, 0-1. You hear some barking off in the distance. It is bark in the park here tonight. A couple fans have brought their dogs with them to the game. I haven't seen too many from our vantage point. As Turbo hits one high in the air, foul territory, first base side. Jerry Downs camps under it and makes the catch. So 2 quick and easy outs on just 4 pitches for left-hander Jonas Scalaro. 2 foul pop-ups. And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to the shortstop, Devin Marrero. There are a couple fans sitting off to our right here down the right field line who have a lovely little puppy that is sitting atop their laps and enjoying the game. So 2 down and the base is empty. Up steps Devin Marrero from the right side. He takes the first pitch inside from Scalaro for ball 1. Marrero drew a walk his first at bat of the night and was stranded at second base. 1-0. Swung on and fouled off. First base side of home plate, 1-1. Last time Marrero was hitting in the 9 spot of the order. That's typically where he is. Had 1 hit, a bunt single, drove in a run on a sac fly, and scored a run in the game. Wally Backman wanting to shake things up to try and drive more offense, moves him up to the 2 spot of the batting order. Here he swings and fouls off another. And now behind at 1-2. So Marrero hitting in the 2 spot for the first time today. Dustin Woodcock hitting in the 9 spot for the 2nd time this season. Frias batting 8th for the 7th time this year. Those are the most notable changes in the lineup for the Ducks here this evening. 1-2. Marrero takes, and that misses down and away, 2-2. And given that the Ducks have somewhat been struggling of late, not last night notwithstanding, it's understandable why those changes would be made to try and get some more offense going. Marrero takes. This pitch misses just below the knees again, and the count now full. But of course, last night the Ducks put together one of their better offensive performances of late with 10 runs, 8 hits, and 10 walks. Though I don't think it had too much to do with who was where in the batting order. Payoff pitch. Marrero is swinging a miss, strike 3 as he went fishing on the pitch from Scalaro. A 1-2-3 inning, 2nd inning in a row that he's retired the side in order. And now 4 strikeouts, all swinging for Scalaro. Ducks go down in order in the 3rd. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The Rockers lead it 2-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Vladimir Frias, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
We get to the bottom half of the third inning with the Long Island Ducks trailing the High Point Rockers 2-0. Top of the order due up for High Point against Joe Iorio. Tyler Ladendorf will get things started. And he'll be followed by Ben Oklinski and then Jerry Downs. Rockers grabbing 2 runs in the first on a 2-run double by Logan Morrison down the left field line. First pitch from Iorio. And that breaking ball drops in for a strike. 0-1 on Ladendorf, who struck out swinging to begin the first inning for the Rockers. Oh-1. That's a high pop-up, a mile in the air. Out near short, Devin Marrero settling under it. The Ducks shortstop makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Had to wait a long time for that one to come down. So one away here in the third, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Ben Oklinski. Ladendorf was 2 for 5 last night with a double and a run scored. But 0 for 2 thus far here this evening. One away, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Ben Oklinski. First pitch, and Oklinski takes way down and away for ball number 1. Oklinski with a strikeout. He went down swinging in the first. One of 3 strikeouts Iorio has, all of which have been swinging tonight. Already has tied his season high for strikeouts in a single game. 1-0. That's a good fastball. On the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. And Iorio had 3 strikeouts in 2 2/3 innings against High Point in his 3 games coming into tonight against the Rockers this year. 1-1. And this one just off the inside corner. 2-1. Overall in his career, Ioria's made 9 regular season appearances, 5 starts against the Rockers. He's 2-1 with a 3.66 ERA, 24 strikeouts to 10 walks in 32 innings. 2-1, a high fly ball in the air to center. Rusney Castillo drifting in into his left a little bit. He'll make the easy catch. Can of corn off the bat, Ben Oklinski. And with 2 away here in the third inning, that'll bring up the first baseman, Jerry Downs. Well, this was the spot that Iorio was in the first. Base is empty, 2 down. But the heart of the order put together a rally for High Point. Jerry Downs singled with 2 strikes on him. Xander Wheel walked. And then Logan Morrison blooped the 2-run double down the left field line. First pitch to Downs, and it just missed the inside corner. Austin Rye had held it there thinking it was a strike. But deemed to be just a little bit inside, not outside, as that sound effect said. It looked pretty good on TrackMan down and in, but again deemed the ball. So 1-0 on Jerry Downs. Started as the DH last night, that entered the game at first base. 1-0. And that pitch misses up and away for ball 2. Downs last night was 1 for 5 at the plate. His lone hit was his 6th double of the year. Picked up in the 8th inning off of Sandy Baez. Another pitch taken and another one out of the zone. So Iorio gets the first 2 out, but now has thrown 3 straight out of the strike zone to Jerry Downs. And again, not a guy you want to issue a free pass to, with the man waiting on deck, Xander Wheel, and his power. Iorio kicks and fires, and Downs will take this one for a strike at the knees. Downs thought he had ball 4. Fans didn't like the call from Owen Ballard, but Iorio gets the strike call, 3-1. Iorio has somewhat gotten back on track in terms of how many pitches he's thrown. He's up to 54 now for the game after throwing 28 in the first. 3-1. Down swings, pops one up in the air. Foul territory, third base side. Romero over towards the stands. He'll run out of room. And it looks like that goes about 4 rows back. Iorio also raced all the way over to the stands. He wasn't sure if Romero had seen it. So now a 3-ball, 2-strike count on Jerry Downs. We mentioned earlier Iorio better success against righties. Coming into tonight, righties were hitting .229 against him this year. Lefties .279. Here comes the payoff. And Downs takes that pitch up and away. Ball 4 was a check swing. They appealed, the no swing was deemed. So Iorio issues his second walk of the night. A 2-out free pass to Downs, who's aboard with 2 outs for the second time in this game. That'll pass the baton along to the right fielder, Xander Wheel. So Xander Wheel, who walked his first time up, comes back up to the plate with 2 outs and a man on. First pitch here, cut on and missed by Wheel. Big swing. And the count goes to 0-1. Downs takes his lead, again has 1 stolen base this year. Wheel takes, and this pitch misses low. So that'll leave the count up at 1-1. Iorio has done a pretty good job this year, holding opponents to a 156 average with 2 outs in an inning coming into tonight's game. But now 4 base runners for the Rockers with 2 outs tonight on 2 hits and 2 walks. 1-1. Wheel checks his swing, takes the curve low and away. That moves the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. So once again, Iorio gets the first 2 outs with ease, but Downs was able to work out a walk. And now Wheel working the count well against him. 2-1. Wheel takes. That breaking ball just misses. Iorio 1 pitch away from walking Wheel for the second time and issuing back-to-back 2-out walks for Logan Morrison. Not the guy you want to bring to the plate with 2 men on and 2 outs, as we saw back in the first. Iorio having trouble with this part of the order here in the early going. 3-1. Wheel swings. It's a fly ball in the air to shallow right. Long run in for Dustin Woodcock, and he makes the catch. So Dustin Woodcock had to go a long way, but he's able to track down the shallow fly out from Xander Wheel, and that'll retire the side in the 3rd. No runs for the Rockers, no hits. They get a walk and leave a man on base. We have completed 3 here at Truist Point. The Rockers still in front of the Ducks, 2-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Akil Morris, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trades, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah, they got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Three innings complete in the middle game of this three-game series. High Point Rockers 2, Long Island Ducks nothing. And as we head to the fourth, it is time for the Ducks Health Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. Currently, 3 players out on the disabled list for Long Island. Infielder Nick Batari, who is dealing with lower body stiffness. And 2 lefty pitchers, Bennett Perry and Brady Feigl, both out with upper body injuries.
Number 33, Alejandro De Aza.
High Point has an extensive disabled list as well. 3 right-handed pitchers are out, including 2 big starters in Cooper Casad and Andrew Church. Jarny Barbado has also been injured all season. And today, catcher Chris Proctor was put on the injured list. So High Point had to sign a backup catcher today. First pitch swinging, Alejandro De Aza drives one to right. It's well hit. Back goes Xander Wheel, and in front of the warning track in deep right, he'll make the catch for the first out. So De Aza, first pitch swinging, hit a ball well to right, but ultimately not deep enough to get over the head of Wheel. There's not much wind to speak of tonight, just very lightly blowing out towards left field.
26, Sam Travis.
So one away is De Aza now 0 for 2 in the game. That'll bring up Sam Travis to the plate. First baseman and cleanup hitter who has the lone hit of the game for Long Island, a single through the right side with 2 outs in the first inning. First pitch on the way from Scalaro. And Travis will take a fastball for a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Credit where credit is due. Jonas Scalaro in his professional debut throwing the ball very well here tonight. He's been getting ahead in counts pretty consistently in the game. 0-1, another fastball. This one too far inside though, it's 1-1. Lefty up to 40 pitches for the game, 24 for strikes, so he has been very efficient to this point. 1-1. Travis takes another fastball, and again it's inside from the lefty. So that'll move the count to 2-1. Travis with a big night last night. His team leading 7th home run of the year, 3 RBIs, 2 runs, and 2 walks. He also had a 2-run single in the ball game. 2-1 is a high fly ball in the air to left. Ben Aklinski drifting to his right, settles under it and makes the catch. And there's the second out. So back-to-back flyouts induced by Scalaro. Was allowed just 2 base runners to this point. The walk by Marrero, the single by Travis in the first. 9 in a row now retired by the lefty. And with 2 down and the base is empty, that'll bring up Davidson Romero. You mentioned earlier that it was going to be interesting to see how far Scalaro could go. If he could pitch deep into this game, it would really save High Point's bullpen. First pitch here is a fastball upstairs for ball 1. High Point had to use 6 relievers in the game yesterday. After Kyle Mott went just 3 innings, they also had to use 6 relievers in their loss to Gastonia on Sunday, though they did have a day off in between. Fastball here, taken for a strike. And it's 1-1 on Romero, who fly to left on the first pitch he saw back in the first, following Sam Travis's 2-out single. Scalaro comes set, and the 1-1. Romero takes down in the turf as it misses for a ball. 2-1. Romero also had 2 hits last night, was overshadowed by what was done by Castillo and Travis. Romero had 2 hits, an RBI, and a run scored in the ball game. Middle of the order, the heart of the order, 3-4-5 was great for the Ducks. Check that, 4-5-6. For the Ducks last night was terrific. 2 hits apiece. They combined to drive in 7 of Long Island's 10 runs, and they also combined to score 5 of the 10 runs and drew 4 walks. 3-1, swinging a line drive down the left field line, just foul. Good swing, good contact by Romero, but just out in front, fouls it off. And so now the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes on the Ducks' third baseman. High Point leads the season series 5-2 over the Ducks. They won all 3 games against them here back in early May. Payoff, and that's upstairs, ball 4. So Davidson Romero's able to work his way aboard on a 2-out walk. We're celebrating another First National Bank LI walk to first. Go first, go far. Second walk of the game by Scalaro. The Ducks bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Rusney Castillo. So here is Castillo from the right side. First pitch to him. And the breaking ball is taken low and outside for ball 1. 2 extra base hits for Castillo last night, a double, a homer, his 3rd home run of the year. He has now doubled 4 times in the last 3 games here on the road trip. 1-0. Swings and fouls one off to even the count at 1-1. Coming into the game today, Castillo has reached base safely in 13 consecutive games. He's hitting .407 during that stretch, 22 of 54 with a .450 on base percentage and a .611 slugging percentage. 1-1. Chops one into the ground in front of home plate. That ball is going to kick foul to the first base side. Fortunate break for Castillo that went foul. But the Ducks center fielder behind in the count now at 1-2. So it won't be a 3rd consecutive 1-2-3 inning for Scalaro, but looking to make it 4 straight scoreless innings to begin his night. Lefty gets the sign and comes set. Here's the kick and the pitch. And Castillo, a line drive into right field. Xander Wheel drifting in on it, will make the catch. And that will retire the side here in the top of the 4th. So Scalaro with his 4th consecutive scoreless inning to begin his pro career. No runs, no hits. A walk, a man left for Long Island after 3.5 innings of play. The Rockers maintaining a 2-0 lead.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turble, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night while my husband was sleeping, he shouted, "Baby, I want more." And I said, "What more could you want? You got me." And he said, "I was dreaming about a new house." So we went online to First National Bank of Long Island and applied for a mortgage. Best night of my life.
With competitive mortgage rates and flexible solutions, First National is the local bank that always puts you first. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island. Member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender. Equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
This game goes to the bottom of the 4th. The Rockers 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. The Ducks no runs, a hit, and no errors. Jonas Scalaro has done a terrific job to this point. 4 scoreless innings, just a hit and 2 walks in his professional debut. Iorio, meanwhile, for the Ducks, has bounced back after the rough first inning in which he allowed 2 hits, a walk, and 2 runs. He's given up 1 single and 1 walk since and put up back-to-back scoreless innings. Logan Morrison, who has accounted for the offense in this game, will lead things off for High Point. First pitch, and he takes upstairs, goes back behind the plate, but nothing doing for Morrison. Won't attempt to take first. Morrison with a double down the left field line that just stayed fair. Back in inning number 1, scored Downs and Wheel with 2 outs to give the Rockers the lead. Iorio comes set. He's working out of the stretch. And the 1-0 is swung on and fouled off. back behind the dish, 1-1. Give you some out-of-town score updates as well. Get you caught up in action around the Atlantic League, where a couple games are final. One was earlier today, an afternoon affair in Lexington, Kentucky, where the York Revolution beat up on the Legends 11-0, the shutout for the Revs. 1-1. Morrison, a high pop-up foul back behind the plate, and that'll go out of play. Nick Travieso got the winner, improved to 2-2 for York. Ludwig, the loss for Lexington, fell to 0-1. Carlos Franco with 2 homers, his 16th and 17th of the year, pulling into a tie for the league lead. Nelly Rodriguez also went deep, his 7th home run. Troy Stokes Jr. hit his 7th, and Jeffrey Perez hit his 4th. So a big homer day for the Revs earlier. Morrison here, chops one on the ground towards the middle of the infield, and that'll sneak through for a base hit. Ducks had the shift on again, with Marrero shaded up the middle and Romero almost by shortstop, and it went between the two of them. So Logan Morrison has his 2nd hit of the game. 4th hit for High Point.
Third baseman, number 19, Michael Martinez.
Leadoff man is aboard, and that'll bring up Michael Martinez to the plate. Also a final in Southern Maryland, game 1 of a doubleheader between the Blue Crabs and the Ferry Hawks. And Southern Maryland won it in walk-off fashion, scoring 2 in the bottom of the 7th to get the win. First pitch here, Martinez squares to bunt, pulls back and takes upstairs for ball 1. Patrick Baker, the win, improved to 2-1. Chris Nunn, the loss, fell to 0-3. Joe DeLuca, a walk-off 2-run home run, his 4th homer of the season, leading the way for Southern Maryland. Aguilar and Betancourt with the RBIs for the Blue Crabs, for the Ferry Hawks, rather, in the loss. Martinez takes a fastball here. That's a called strike. 1-1 on Martinez, who fly to left his first time up. Game 2 of the doubleheader will be getting underway shortly in Waldorf. Throw over to first, almost picked off was Morrison, but just getting back there safely was the rocker DH, who has no steals and has not been caught stealing this year. 1-1 pitch coming up. Iorio deals. Martinez a swing and a miss, way out in front. And that'll move the count to 1-2. 2 other games are going on in the Atlantic League right now, both with 6-0 scores. At home, Gastonia shutting out Charleston 6-0. They're in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Zach Jarrett with 2 RBIs, leading the Gastonia offense. Here Martinez takes outside. And that evens up the count at 2-2. Anderson on the mound tonight for Gastonia. Lawler for Charleston. Here's the 2-2. Martinez takes. The breaking ball misses down and in. And Martinez has worked the count full against the Ducks right-hander. Meanwhile, on the road, the Wild Health Genomes with a 6-0 lead over the Barnstormers in Lancaster, bottom of the 4th inning. Iorio with a long, looking for the sign from Rye. Now has the pitch he likes. Morrison does not go. And the 3-2 is smashed on the ground past Sam Travis and into right field, a base hit. Morrison turns second, going for third. The throw in from Woodcock is not in time. It gets past Romero. But the runner at third will stay put. Morrison going to second, though, on the play is Martinez. So a base hit to right from Michael Martinez. He goes to second on the throw, and all of a sudden High Point now with runners at second and third and nobody out. I don't think Woodcock had much chance at third base on that throw, but still made it. And Morrison was in there safely, and that allowed Martinez to go to second on the play. So Iorio in trouble here. Second and third, nobody out. And up to the plate will step the center fielder, Johnny Field.
Number 2, Johnny Field.
So 2 hits in the inning, 5 in the game for High Point. And here is Field, who singled to left his first time up. First pitch from Iorio. Field swings, it's a fly ball to right. That's well hit. Back into the corner goes Dustin Woodcock. He's not going to get there, and it lands foul. Had to look to see the call from the umpire, but the first base umpire is stationed out by second base, so the home plate umpire probably had the best call. But no arguments here, foul ball. And the count 0-1. So again, the Genome's leading 6-0. Sierra, his 4th home run. Castro, his 1st of the year for Wild Health. And again, game 2 going to get underway shortly between Staten Island and Southern Maryland. It'll be Reynoso on the mound for Staten Island, Merrithew for Southern Maryland in that one. 0-1. Field swings, drives one deep in the air to left center. Back goes Rusney Castillo into the gap. He'll make the running catch. Tagging from third, Morrison, he will score. Going to third is Martinez. It's a sac fly and an RBI off the bat of Johnny Field. And the Rockers now lead it 3-0. So a productive out there for Field. His 4th sac fly of the year, his 21st run batted in of the season. And after consecutive scoreless innings, Iorio issues a run here in the 4th to make it a 3-run ball game. Now a runner at third base with 1 out. And here is the catcher and 8-hitter Mike Galino. First pitch, Galino swings, smashes one to third, caught by Romero. Right place, right time. Galino hit the ball right on the button. Another hard hit ball here off Iorio. But the line out to third is the 2nd out of the inning. Galino now 0 for 2. He had hit into a double play his first time up. And with 2 down, that'll leave it up to Giovanni Alfonso. On the Major League scoreboard, Yankees lead the Rays 1-0, bottom of the 2nd in the Bronx on a home run by Aaron Judge, his 25th of the year. Cortez against McClanahan, the pitching matchup at Yankee Stadium. First pitch swinging, and a swing and a miss for strike 1 by Alfonso. Went down on strike swinging his first time up. Top of the 2nd in Flushing, and the Brewers have a 2-0 lead over the Mets on 2 RBIs from Urias. Peterson against Burns, the pitching matchup at Citi Field. Alfonso lays off this pitch upstairs to even the count at 1-1. And at 8 o'clock tonight out in Colorado, well, 8 o'clock here, it'll be earlier in Colorado, Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final as the Colorado Avalanche will host the Tampa Bay Lightning. 1-1. Alfonso is swinging a foul ball off to the first base side, out of play. Iorio ahead at 1-2 and trying to retire Alfonso here to limit the damage to just the 1 run after High Point put runners at 2nd and 3rd with nobody out in the inning. Martinez takes his lead at third base. Iorio gets the sign and comes set. And the 1-2. Alfonso a fly ball to right. Backing up on it is Dustin Woodcock, and he will make the running catch. Nice grab by Dustin Woodcock in right as Giovanni Alfonso almost drove it over his head. But Woodcock makes the play, and that'll retire the side in the bottom of the 4th. So for the Rockers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They leave a man on base. The sac fly off the bat of Johnny Field has increased High Point's lead as they lead it 3-0 after 4.
Hey fans, this is Scott Harkin, right-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe's got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912. And be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head on over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the Duck Tail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
To the 5th inning we go. The Long Island Ducks currently trailing the High Point Rockers by the count of 3-0. And as we head to inning number 5, it's also our time for our 5th inning trivia, where we'll test your knowledge of the Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. Today, a baseball as a whole related question. And it comes to us from Long Island Ducks manager Wally Beckman. Was talking about this before the game today and said, this has to be your trivia question tonight. So I said, all right, if that's got to be it, that'll be it. So we'll get to the question here momentarily. Jonas Scalaro back to the mound for his 5th inning of work. What a pro debut it has been for him to this point. 4 scoreless innings. He's allowed just 1 hit, a first inning single by Sam Travis. Has walked 2. First pitch swinging, though, and that's line to center, and that'll be hit number 2, a base hit off the bat of Austin Rye. So a leadoff single for the Ducks catcher. And Long Island has the leadoff man aboard for the first time in this game.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Vladimir Frias.
So Rye makes his way to first. That'll bring up Vladimir Frias to the plate. First hit for the Ducks since the opening inning. Long Island at one point had 9 in a row retired, but they have now had 2 of their last 3 reach on a walk and a single. So here's Vladimir Frias to the plate. Switch hitter batting from the right side. First pitch, Frias takes, and that a called strike. 0-1. Well, today we were talking about the national anthem and how it is sung, of course, before all baseball games here in the United States. The 0-1. That swung on and missed. Ball went in and out of the glove of Mike Galino for strike 2. And Wally says to me, hey, do you know when they first started singing the national anthem in sporting events at baseball games? So I had to think back about it, and I said, you know, I have an idea, but I'm not sure. And so eventually we went through, and I had the timing right, but not specific with my answer. So it's a 2-part question for you. Vladimir Frias here, a smash to short. This should be 2. Flip to second 1 on a first double play. So a leadoff single by Austin Rye, but he is quickly erased on the 6-4 3 double play, hit into by Vladimir Frias. And just like that, 2 away in the 5th. So the first part of our question, in what year was the national anthem first sung at sporting events here in the United States? And the second part of the question, which 2 teams faced in that game? So what year and who were the 2 teams that faced? We will tell you that it was baseball, and we'll tell you that it was during the World Series. So that should give you some hints, especially if you're a baseball fan. First pitch is taken upstairs for a ball, and the count 1-0. So again, it first started in baseball, and it happened during the World Series. Are your 2 guesses? What year, and who were the 2 teams facing? 1-0 on Dustin Woodcock, who popped out foul to left his first time up. Scalaro deals. Woodcock takes. That pitch is a called strike at the knees. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. Woodcock last night hitting the leadoff spot of the order, was the only Duck that failed to reach base safely in the ballgame. He was 0 for 6 at the plate. Did score a run because he reached on a fielder's choice, but did not reach safely, and so ended up 0 for 6 in the ballgame for Long Island. Wally Beckman moving him into the 9 spot, try and make life a little bit easier on him in his first season here with the Ducks. Pitch misses down low, and it's 3-1. He's hit the ball well this year, 305, but has been struggling a little bit of late at the plate, not quite as strong as he was earlier in the year. So it'll be a 3-ball, 1-strike pitch coming up from Scalaro with the bases empty and 2 down. Lefty winds and fires, and Woodcock swings and misses. That'll run the count full at 3-2. Certainly have to think High Point is happy with what they have seen from the lefty in his first pro start here today, filling a big hole in High Point's rotation. So here comes the payoff pitch. First, Scalaro steps off the rubber and wants to go through the signs again with his catcher. Now he's ready to go. And the 3-2. Woodcock takes that pitch, misses the inside corner. And Dustin Woodcock is aboard on a 2-out walk. The 3rd walk of the game issued by Scalaro.
Now batting, the designated
And it is the First National Bank LI walk to first, go far. So Woodcock reaches his 13th walk of the year, and now Jonas Scalaro will have to face the top of the order for the Ducks as Johnny Turbo comes up to bat for the 3rd time in the game. Turbo digs in from the right side. Had the night off last night for the Ducks. First pitch, and he takes down in the turf for ball one. Going out to the mound, have a quick chat here is going to be the catcher, Michael Lino, the home plate umpire not accompanying him. So this should just be to go over signs, but no way of knowing whether or not that is all they talked about with the home plate umpire not making its way out there. So I don't think that goes down as a defensive timeout. Turbo had a pair of multi-hit games in the series against Staten Island. He finished 4 for 8 in the series, has reached base safely in 10 in a row coming in. 1-0, swung on and lifted high in the air to left center. Settling under it is Ben Aklinski. The left fielder makes the catch, and Scolaro is through yet another scoreless inning here tonight. The second time tonight, the Ducks get a hit and a walk in the inning, but fail to score. They leave one man on base. We are halfway through here in the middle game of this series. The Rockers leading the Ducks 3-0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Dustin Woodcock, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Millennium Container Service is fulfilling the needs of businesses and homes across Long Island. They provide waste and recycling services plus a variety of dumpster rental options for any project. Millennium Container Service offers convenient, on-time deliveries and pickups, as well as daily, weekly, and monthly commercial service. Need a quote? Call 516-826-5544 or visit millenniumcontainer.com. Millennium Container Service. Keep your home and business clean.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Rockers have the lead over the Ducks. The count of 3-0. Jonas Scolaro has been terrific tonight. 5 innings of 2-hit shutout baseball in his pro debut. And it looks like that might be all for him as the Rockers appear to be ready to get someone going in their bullpen. Joe Iorio, meanwhile, back to the mound for his 5th inning of work. Has not had his best stuff tonight, but has kept the Ducks in the ball game. First pitch misses the inside corner, and it's ball one. Top of the order due up for the Rockers: Ladendorf, Aklinski, and Downs. Iorio's 1-0, swung on and missed. And that'll even the count at 1-1. Nobody has started to throw yet, but left-hander Bryce Hensley for High Point has started to work out his left arm a bit, get it loose before he grabs the baseball and starts throwing with his catcher. 1-1, Ladendorf pops it up in the air, foul, first base side. Iorio gives chase, but it appears this one will be out of play, and indeed it will. Austin Rye also gave chase on it. So now the count of 1-2. We'll also get you the answer to our trivia question where we tested your knowledge of the Ducks Atlantic League and baseball as a whole. Today's question revolving around the national anthem and how it is sung at professional sporting events here in the United States, especially baseball games. Iorio looks in for the sign from Rye. Now has the pitch he likes. Here comes the 1-2. Deals to the plate, and Ladendorf takes a fastball up and inside to even the count at 2-2. And now Hensley has begun to get loose in the bullpen for High Point. Through 5 innings, Scolaro's thrown 64 pitches, 37 for strikes. Iorio currently at 81 pitches on the night. 2-2 popped up high in the air down the left field line. Romero going back, as is Marrero, and it's going to be the shortstop Devin Marrero in foul ground, who makes the catch along the left field line. So a foul fly out is the first out here in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Time for the answers to our trivia question, which we gave you in the top half of the fifth inning. It was a two-part question. In what year did the national anthem first start getting sung at sporting events? And who were the two teams playing when it first started being played or sung? We told you it was in baseball. We also told you it happened in the World Series, so that gave you some hints. And we'll give you the answers here momentarily. First pitch coming to Ben Oklinski, the left fielder. Iorio fires home. Oklinski takes a fastball upstairs for ball one. The answer was the 1918 World Series, so there's your year. And the two teams that played in that World Series, the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. 1-0. Fastball taken outside. And it's 2 balls and no strikes now on Oklinski, who has struck out swinging and fly to center. So the 1918 World Series, first time that the anthem was sung at sporting events, and it's become a tradition ever since. 2-0. Oklinski takes that breaking ball, drops in for a strike, and that'll move the count to 2-1. It was also the last time the Red Sox had won the World Series for a long, long time. They didn't win it again from 1918 until 2004. And of course, now they've won it 4 times since. 2-1, chopped in the ground foul along the third base line. And that's going to even things up at 2-2. So it looks like Scolaro is going to be done after 5 scoreless innings in his pro debut. High Point, of course, will get to keep its DH since Scolaro was able to go 5. Ducks are trying to get at least 5 out of Iorio. 2-2. Breaking ball taken low and outside. Didn't miss by much, but appeared to be a little bit out of the zone. And now the count full of 3-2 on Oklinski. That's been a big reason why Iorio's pitch count has been elevated here tonight. Already up to 88 now for the game, and that's because he's had a lot of deep counts. The Rockers have been very patient with him in this game. Payoff pitch, and Oklinski chops one foul again to the left field side. So another foul ball, and we'll have another 3-2 pitch coming up. Last night, Oklinski was 2 for 5 at the plate for High Point, hit his 18th double of the year. 3-2, swinging a high fly ball in the air to right. Dustin Woodcock drifting over to his left, settles under it and makes the catch. So Oklinski with a fly out the other way, 2 down here in the 5th inning. And for the 3rd time tonight, Iorio has retired the top 2 hitters in the order when they've led off the inning. But now with 2 down and the bases empty, up will come Jerry Downs, who both times before was able to make his way aboard with 2 down and the bases empty. First pitch to Downs, and the lefty swinger takes for a strike, 0-1. Downs singled up the middle and eventually scored in the 1st inning, drew a walk in the 3rd, but was stranded at first base. 0-1. It's popped in the air foul off to the 3rd base side and out of play. That'll move the count to 0-2. Iorio has yet to retire the Rockers in order tonight. He faced the minimum 3 in the 2nd, but gave up a leadoff single to Johnny Field in that inning. So we'll see if he can face the minimum 3 here in a 1-2-3 inning. Iorio comes set. And the 0-2 is a breaking ball taken low and inside. And that'll move the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Defense plays straight away. Iorio kicks and comes home. Down swings, hits one on the ground to second. Easy for Vladimir Frias. Fields and throws to first for the out, and that'll retire the side here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Joe Iorio, for the first time tonight, retires the Rockers in order, which means it's a PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/efficiency. It's just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Hey fans, this is left-handed pitcher Brady Feigl, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Michael Pollack with you here at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina. We make our way to the top half of the 6th inning with the Rockers leading 3-0. And that'll be all for lefty Jonas Scolaro. And with the way he threw the ball tonight, I don't think the Ducks are too upset to see him out of the game. But what a start to his professional career. The southpaw with 5 scoreless innings against the Ducks team that last night racked up 10 runs on 8 hits and 10 walks. Tonight he has kept this Ducks lineup in check. And his team gave him 2 runs in the first, another in the fourth of support. We'll see if High Point can hold on to give Scolaro his first pro win and to end a 10-game losing streak. As we go to the 6th, Bryce Hensley takes over on the mound, the left-hander who did not pitch in the game yesterday. One of the few relievers that did not pitch for High Point. Again, they used 6 in the game yesterday. But Hensley will take the mound here tonight in the 6th. And Devin Marrero will get things started for the Ducks. First pitch of the inning. And Marrero will take a fastball that missed up and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Marrero has walked and struck out swinging in the game today. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball hit towards third. Martinez fields. His throw to first is in time for the out. So Devin Marrero retired. He is now 0 for 2 with a walk. 1 away. And that'll bring up Alejandro De Aza.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 33, Alejandro.
So the final line for Scolaro, 5 innings, 2 hits, both of them singles, no runs. He walked 3, struck out 4, stranded 4 on the base paths, and he threw just 64 pitches in those 5 innings, 37 for strikes. But again, he'd only made 2 starts this year in college. He's primarily a relief pitcher, so no surprise to see him only go 5. De Aza to the plate. He takes the first pitch for a strike. And the count 0-1. De Aza is 0 for 2. He has struck out swinging and fly to right in his 2 trips to the plate this evening. Hensley's 0-1. De Aza takes. This one just missed the strike zone. 1-1. For Hensley, this is his 18th appearance of the year. He is 0-1 with a 2.49 ERA. 3 holds on the season. 1-1. Chopped into the ground, foul, first base side. To move the count to 1-2. Hensley in 21 2/3 innings has given up 13 hits, 6 runs all earned. He has walked 12 batters and struck out 14. Hensley gets the sign and comes set. Here comes the 1-2. And De Aza grounds this one to first base. Jerry Downs off the bag will field it. He flips to Hensley covering in time for the out. So 3-1 on the putout. Back-to-back groundouts induced by Hensley here in the 6th inning. And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to the first baseman, Sam Travis.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 26.
Ducks just haven't seemed to get anything going here tonight offensively. 2 hits, 3 walks in the game, that has been it. They've only had 1 runner reach but second base, and that was Devin Marrero back in the first. So after the big night last night, they look a lot more like they played in Staten Island over the weekend, where they couldn't get much going offensively either. First pitch here to Travis is taken for a strike. And the count 0-1. And that's been part of the Ducks' inconsistency in the early going and why they have the 23-23 record. Some games they swing the bat really well, get a ton of base runners and runs home. Other times they get the base runners but can't bring them in. Here Travis lifts a fly ball to right center. Wheel and Field converging. Johnny Field will make the catch. Now the Ducks go down 1-2-3 in the top of the sixth against Bryce Hensley, who comes in out of the bullpen for High Point. So 1-2-3-6, we go to the bottom half of the frame, still 3-0 High Point.
Hey fans, this is catcher Joe DiCarlo, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trades, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn Jump on your next visit to Fairfield Properties Ballpark, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. First pitch of the sixth inning for Joe Iorio is a strike, 0-1 on Xander Wheel. So Iorio comes back out for inning number 6, despite having thrown 94 pitches through the first 5 innings of the game. 0-1. Wheel checks his swing and takes a breaking ball down and away to even the count at 1-1. The Ducks trying to get Iorio through 6 before they turn it over to their bullpen. And Iorio coming off a 1-2-3 inning in the 5th. First time tonight he's retired High Point in order. 1-1. Fouled off. First base side out of play. And Wheel now behind in the count at 1-2. Tonight he has walked, scored, and fly to right in his 2 trips to the plate. High Point with 3 runs on 5 hits and a couple of walks over the first 5 innings they have come to the plate tonight. 1-2. High pop-up, foul behind the plate. Rye gives it a look, but this will be well out of play. Another light crowd on hand here tonight. Last night, 1,555 the attendance for the series opener. Tonight, a couple more, thanks to the pups that are in attendance for Bark in the Park. I don't know if it's a larger crowd than last night, but you have some fans other than human beings that are here. Another foul ball by Wheel. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Iorio looking to go 6 innings for the 3rd time this year. Went 6 innings May 29th against Gastonia, 7 innings against Staten Island on June 3rd. And if he can get through without giving up any runs, it would be a quality start for him. Here, Wheel, another foul ball back. Boy, he keeps battling with Iorio. Stay alive at the plate. Wheel was 2 for 4 last night with his home run. Had 3 RBIs and 3 runs scored in the game. He was the big contributor offensively for the Rockers last night in the 10-5 Ducks win. Here comes another 1-2 pitch. And Wheel, a swing and a miss for strike 3. That time Iorio able to get him. So for Joe Iorio, his season high 4th strikeout of the game. His first strikeout since the 2nd inning.
Number 7, Logan Morrison.
One down here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Logan Morrison. Again, fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn Shop the next time you go to Fairfield Properties Ballpark, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. And proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. There's also a couple of hours still left in Waddle Inn Wednesday today. First pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. Head to liducks.com, click the merchandise tab, and check out the Ducks duffel bags that are in our online store. They're on sale, $10 off, today only. $35 normally. They're now on sale for $25. A nice nifty duffel bag to add to your collection. 0-1. Morrison fouls one back to the screen. And quickly 0-2 the count on the Rockers DH, who has 2 hits tonight. A 2-run double down the left field line in the 1st inning and a single in the 4th. He would later score on the sac fly from Johnny Field. Iorio ahead, 0-2. Ducks have 3 infielders on the right side here, and Davidson Romero out where the shortstop would normally play. Morrison takes a breaking ball low. That'll move the count to 1-2. So the Ducks with a big shift on for Morrison, who blooped a double down the left field line his first time up and singled in between where Marrero and Romero are currently played in the 4th inning. So not caring for what he's done in the game, they're still sticking with the shift the way they've had it. 1-2. Morrison takes up and away. That'll leave in the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just a bit outside.
After Morrison, it'll be third baseman Michael Martinez to the plate. Iorio gets the sign and comes set on the mound. Here's the pitch. And Morrison fouls one back to the screen. Despite Iorio having thrown over 100 pitches in this game, now up to 106, there's nothing doing in the Ducks bullpen. So this game in the hands of Iorio, and they're going to try and let him go as long as he can to get through this 6th inning. Ducks used 4 relievers yesterday, Meisinger, Goody, Baez, and Cepeda for an inning each after the day off Monday. Morrison a swing and a miss, strike 3. Iorio got him on a breaking ball down in the zone. 5 strikeouts on the night now for Joe Iorio, all of them swinging.
Number 19.
Now with 2 down here in the 6th, that'll leave it up to Michael Martinez. First pitch on the way. Is smashed on the ground towards the middle of the infield and through for a base hit. Past Vladimir Frias and into center field. So Martinez has his 2nd hit of the ball game. Single to right his last time up in the 4th inning. Now singles to center. He's 2 for 3.
Fielder number 2, Johnny Field.
So with 2 down, here is Johnny Field. First pitch, bunts, pops the bunt up, foul territory. Romero slides, and he makes the catch. Oh, what a play in foul ground by Davidson Romero to slide and make the grab to rob Johnny Field of the foul ball. I mean, honestly, it wasn't going to prevent him from getting on base. It was a foul ball, but a great play to record the final out of this 6th inning. So Iorio is through 6 innings of 3-run ball. If that's it, it's a quality start for him. He'll take it. Unfortunately, though, he's on the losing side of things right now. As we head to the 7th inning here at Truist Point, the Rockers still in front of the Ducks, 3-0.
Hey fans, this is right-handed pitcher Chad Hawken, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
The 2022 season of Ducks baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. With a talented roster full of major league experience and exciting promotions every night, Day at the Ballpark is truly a good time every time. Tickets are on sale for all Ducks home games, and you can get those tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, going online at liducks.com, or by calling 631-940-TIXX. Bryce Hensley back to the mound for his second inning of relief. His first pitch is taken for a strike by Davidson Romero. As we begin the top of the seventh inning, 0-1. Romero, the 5-hitter and third baseman, 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Late on the fastball. Unfortunately, we know you weren't able to see that play, as the camera was a little late getting to it, but a great play in foul territory by Davidson Romero. Ending the bottom of the sixth, made a sliding catch to retire Johnny Field. Romero takes a fastball outside here for ball one. But a fabulous play by Romero, who's not the most fleet of foot. Had to go a decent ways to get to it, but makes the sliding catch to end the inning. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball, hit to the right side and through a base hit. What a piece of hitting there by Davidson Romero. The second baseman, Ladendorf, was shaded towards the middle, and Romero stayed back, drove it the other way. So Romero, who had 2 hits last night, has a hit and a walk here tonight. And the Ducks get the leadoff man on base for just the second time tonight. That's only their third hit of the ball game, all of which have been singles. So Romero gets aboard to start things off in the seventh. That'll bring up Rusney Castillo, the center fielder, to the plate. First pitch. Swung on and chopped on the ground to the right side in the hole. Fielded by Ladendorf. His throw to first just beats Castillo to the bag. So on one pitch, Castillo is retired. He is now 0 for 3 tonight after his big night at the plate yesterday. Does advance Romero to second.
Now batting, the catcher, number 27, Austin.
Now the Ducks get a runner to second base for just the second time tonight. The only other time they had a runner safely at second was back in the first when Marrero walked and went to second on the 2-out single by Sam Travis. So a runner at second base with 1 out for the Ducks. Here is Austin Rye to the plate to try and break up the shutout bid for the Rockers. First pitch, Rye takes, and the off-speed misses low for ball number 1. Rye is 1 for 2 in the game. He singled to lead off the 5th inning. Was retired at second on a double play ball hit into by Frias. 1-0. Another off-speed. Again, it misses low. And good start to this at bat for Rye. He's taken 2 out of his own and now ahead 2 balls and no strikes. Romero leads at second base with 1 out. Hensley comes set, looks to second, deals to the plate. Rye is swinging a miss. He took responsibility for some of the offensive struggles for the Ducks recently, saying that he's had some tough at-bats and hadn't really been contributing to the offense, but had the big hit on Sunday, his go-ahead 2-run home run in the 8th inning off Williams Ramirez, who hadn't allowed a run all year for Staten Island. And that gave the Ducks a 3-2 lead. They'd go on to win by that score to avoid the sweep at the hands of their geographic rivals. 2-1. Rye takes. The fastball misses inside. And now Rye with a good hitter's count at 3-1. If he could get aboard, it would bring the tying run to the plate. With Vladimir Frias waiting on deck. Hensley gets the sign and comes set. Here's the 3-1. And Rye takes a fastball for a strike right down the middle of the plate. So Rye must not have been looking for that pitch. but certainly would have been a good one to attack. So now the count full at 3-2. Can Hensley get strike 3, or will Rye find his way aboard? Hensley comes set. Romero leads off second. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So Hensley comes back to strike out Austin Rye. First strikeout for the lefty tonight, the 5th for the Rockers pitching staff. Rye now 1 for 3 with 2 Ks.
Vladimir Frias.
And with 2 down, that'll leave it up to Vladimir Frias. So 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Hensley ready to go. First pitch to Frias is taken high and outside for ball 1. Frias over 2 thus far tonight, hitting in the 8th spot of the order. He has popped out foul the first and grounded into a 6-4 3-double play. Hensley looks to second, the 1-0. Frias swings, and it's a fly ball in the air to the right side of the infield. Tyler Ladendorf in a shallow right makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Ducks get a leadoff single for the second time in this game, but stranded at second base is Romero. No runs for the Ducks, a hit. They leave a man on base, time to stretch. Here at Truist Point, the Rockers still leading Long Island 3-0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Alejandro de Asa, and you are listening to Dog Baseball on the Long Island Dog Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trades, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Well, despite having thrown 109 pitches over the first 6 innings of this game, Joe Iorio is going to go back out to the mound to pitch the 7th inning here tonight. Long Island trailing 3-0 in the game. They have not had a runner reach third base tonight. They've only had 2 get to second base. And after the big performance last night by Long Island offensively, they have been, for the most part, shut down by this High Point pitching staff tonight. So, as we go to the bottom of the 7th, Joe Iorio back to the hill for Long Island. It'll be the catcher, Mike Galino, 8-9-1 in the order, due up for High Point. Galino will be followed by Alfonso and then Ladendorf here in inning number 7. First pitch swinging, that's grounded to short. Devin Marrero right there, and his throw to first is in time. That's just what Iorio needs, having thrown already 109 pitches coming into the inning, a 1-pitch out. As Galino now 0 for 3 on the night. Prior to that, had grounded into a double play and lined to third. So 1 away, and that'll bring up Giovanni Alfonso to the plate. We told you earlier in the out-of-town scoreboard, Revolution 11-0 shutout of Lexington earlier today. Travieso, the win, improved to 2-2. Ludwig Velossfeld 0-1. 5 home runs for the York Revolution. Carlos Franco hit his 16th and 17th of the season. Time was called here. Not sure what the delay was. And then for York, Nelly Rodriguez his 7th, Troy Stokes Jr. his 7th, and Jeffrey Perez his 4th. First pitch here, and then misses for a ball. 1-0 on Giovanni Alfonso, who has struck out and flied to right. Also a final earlier today, game 1 of a doubleheader in Southern Maryland. The Blue Crabs with a 3-1 walk-off win. 3-2, excuse me, on a 2-run home run by Joe DeLuca in the 7th. This pitch misses again, 2-0. For DeLuca, his 4th home run of the year. Baker, the win, improved to 2-1. None, the loss, fell to 0-3. 2-0. Alfonso takes. That pitch a called strike. And that'll move the count to 2-1. Game 2 of the Twin Bill going on right now. And Southern Maryland and Staten Island are tied at 1. That came in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Wolanski, the RBI for Southern Maryland. Aguilar for Staten Island. Swing and a line drive to right center. Back goes Rusney Castillo. He is there to make the catch. So Alfonso retired for the 3rd time tonight on the fly ball to the center fielder. 2 down here in the 7th, and back to the top of the order we go for Tyler Ladendorf. Also going on in the Atlantic League tonight, Charleston trying to mount a comeback. Gastonia leads 6-3, top half of the 6th inning. Gastonia with 2 RBIs from Zach Jarrett to lead their offense tonight. Charleston has a home run from Yovan Gonzalez, his 3rd of the season. Once again, time called here for a delay, which I'm not quite sure what the delay is. Ryan Dull is a righty getting loose in the bullpen for High Point in front of us here in the broadcast booth. First pitch, and Ladendorf takes upstairs for a ball 1-0. Genome 6, Lancaster Barnstormers nothing, top of the 6th in Pennsylvania. Sierra his 4th home run, Castro his 1st for Wild Health. Ladendorf swings and fouls this one back behind the plate. Leaving up the count at 1-1 on Ladendorf, who has struck out swinging, popped to short, and popped up foul to the shortstop. Yankees now with a 4-0 lead over the Rays, top of the 6th. Kyle Higashioka, a 3-run home run, his 3rd of the year. Aaron Judge hit his 25th of the season earlier in the ball game. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Iorio blows that one by Ladendorf, 1-2. Brewers now lead the Mets 3-1. That game is in the bottom of the 4th inning. Jeff McNeil hitting his 4th home run of the season for the Mets. And no score early in Colorado, where the Avalanche host the Lightning in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. 1-2, and that pitch is upstairs. Evens the count at 2-2 on Ladendorf. Iorio now at 118 pitches on the night. 72 for strikes. Season high in pitches for him, the most by any Ducks pitcher. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Joe Iorio blows the fastball by Tyler Ladendorf. 6th strikeout of the night for Joe Iorio. That is a season high, and he is through 7 innings of 3-run ball this evening, having thrown 119 pitches. So 7 complete here at High Point. Ducks looking for some offense. We go to the 8th, 3-0 Rockers.
Hey fan, this is pitcher Anderson De Leon, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night I told my husband, baby, I'm ready to grow. And he said, are we having a baby? I said, no, but I do want to expand our business. So First National Bank of Long Island really delivered.
At First National, we offer competitive rates in the financing you need and access to expert local lenders. We also underwrite and service every loan. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender, equal housing lender, loan subject to credit approval.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball. The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle Inn Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in-store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle Inn Shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com.
Ducks fans, there's no better time than right now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life for the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Ducks Kids Club. Children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-TIXX. Well, we head to the 8th. The Rockers have led throughout. They took a 2-0 lead in the first. They now lead it 3-0. But credit to Joe Iorio for the work he's done after the tough start. He has battled throughout And right now, a quality start. 7 innings of 3-run ball. He's given up 6 hits, 2 walks, and has struck out 6. And really, any manager will take that from that pitching staff, from a starter. What he has done, he's also done yeoman's work tonight. A season-high 119 pitches, which are 12 more than any other Ducks pitcher in a game this year. Brett Kennedy had tossed 107 on May 13th against High Point, which was the previous high. But Joe Iorio has shattered that, and it looks like he will be done tonight as the Ducks are starting to get somebody loose in their bullpen. Ryan Dull has taken over on the mound. He'll pitch for a second straight night here for High Point. First offering is taken for a strike by Dustin Woodcock, 0-1. Woodcock leading things off in the 8th for the Ducks. He has popped out foul down the left field line and walked in his 2 trips to the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. And Dull quickly ahead, 0-2. Dull pitched in the 9th inning of yesterday's game and retired the Ducks in order 1-2-3, throwing 8 pitches, 6 for strikes. He's typically been the setup man this year for closer Chasen Bradford, who presumably would come on and pitch the 9th if all stays the same. 0-2, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. So on 3 pitches, Dustin Woodcock goes down on strikes. 6th strikeout of the game for the High Point pitching staff. And the Rockers are now 5 defensive outs away from ending their 10-game losing skid.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 14, Johnny Turbo.
Ducks have won 6 of their last 8 road games coming into today. They're 2-2 on the current road trip. First pitch to Johnny Turbo misses low for a ball, 1-0. Ducks dropped the first 2. Both were very winnable games in Staten Island. They won the finale coming back from a 2-1 deficit late to earn their first ever win this season when trailing after 7 innings. 1-0, Turbo chases and swings through it, strike 1. Long Island came back from 4 runs down to win yesterday. They now got 9 come-from-behind wins this year. But tonight, the offense has been shut down, held to just 3 hits and a total of 3 walks tonight. Long Island has left 5 on the bases in the game. 1-1. Turbo swings and hits this one up the middle into center field, a base hit. So Johnny Turbo picks up the 4th hit of the night for Long Island, a 1-out single here in the 8th. He is now 1 for 4. He had been retired 3 times on balls in the air. 2 flyouts to left and a foul fly to first.
Dean Espresso tomorrow and get a free small drip coffee. Once again, thanks, Devin.
So 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Devin Marrero, who is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight after getting bumped up to the number 2 spot in the order. First time all year that Marrero is batting second. Throw over to first to chase Turbo back. Dull, by the way, this year is 2-0 with a 2.75 ERA in 19 games for High Point. He's got 2 holds. Has struck out 28 and has walked just 1 in 19 2/3 innings of work. First pitch. And that breaking ball is taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. In 19 2/3 innings, Dull has allowed 10 hits, 6 runs, all earned. He has held opponents to a 147 batting average, so not often they get hits off of him. But Johnny Turbo picks up 1 here with 1 out in the 8th. Let's see if the Ducks can string a few more together. Dull comes set, the 0-1. Marrero pops this one in the air foul onto the first base side of home plate. And that'll move the count to 0-2. Alejandro De Aza waiting on deck. He's 0 for 3 on the night, has a long on-base streak that is in jeopardy. Turbo takes a healthy lead. He's 2 for 3 in stolen bases this year. Throw over, and back safely is Turbo. And obviously at this stage of the game, trailing by 3, Ducks can ill afford outs on the bases, especially pickoffs. I don't think they'll be really aggressive at trying to steal bases here, given the fact that they need more base runners to try and tie this game. Marrero lifts it in the air, foul down the right field line. That'll be out of play. Mentioned earlier, but Marrero was 1 for 4 last night, a bunt single, an RBI, and a run scored. Picked up his team-leading 6th sacrifice fly of the season yesterday. So even though he has not been tearing the cover off the ball by any stretch this year, He has had a lot of productive outs, up to 21 RBIs on the season. Got red hot at one point, has cooled off a little bit since. That's kind of baseball. It goes through a lot of ebbs and flows. Players usually are not as good as they are when they're at their hottest, but not as bad as they are when they're at their lowest. 0-2. Marrero takes. This one misses downstairs. That'll move the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes on the Duck shortstop. Wind has picked up a little bit, blowing out towards left field. Not quite as strong as it was here last night, but has picked up a little bit. No home runs in the game for either side. 3 in yesterday's game. 1-2. Marrero takes down to the turf again. Runner stays put at first. That'll even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Series finale will be here tomorrow at 6:35. Also the road trip finale for the Ducks. They'll head back to Long Island after the game tomorrow and open up a 10-game homestand on Friday night when they face the Wild Health Genomes for the very first time. 2-2. Marrero swings and pops this one up in the air, foul, first base side. Jerry Downs and Mike Galino going after it. Downs will make the catch. So a foul pop-up off the bat of Devin Marrero is the second out here in this 8th inning. Marrero now 0 for 3 with a walk.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 33, Alejandro.
The third foul fly to Downs in the game today. And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to the left fielder, Alejandro De Aza, for Long Island. So De Aza digs in from the left side, having gone 0 for 3 thus far tonight. First pitch from Dole on the way. De Aza swings away and fouls it back. 0-1. De Aza struck out swinging in the first, flied to right in the 4th, grounded to first in the 6th. De Aza came into the day having reached base safely in 17 consecutive games. Here's the 0-1. Takes the fastball up high. That'll even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. In his 17-game on-base streak, De Aza hitting .426, 26 for 61, a .563 on-base percentage and a .689 slugging percentage. He had a double and a run scored last night. He also drew 3 walks in the game. 1-1. Swung on, lifted in the air to left, shallow. Racing in is Ben Aklinski. He is there to make the catch. And Ryan Dull is able to work around the leadoff single, or the 1-out single rather, from Johnny Turbo, and keeps the Ducks off the scoreboard in the 8th. No runs a hit. The Ducks leave a man on. We head at the bottom of inning number 8. The Rockers with a 3-0 lead.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Devin Marrero, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912 and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. Park. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the ducktail slide, the bounce house, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
Well, the Ducks for the third time, or actually rather the fourth time, in 5 games on this road trip have gotten a good start, but have not been able to score much for their offense, for their starting pitcher, excuse me. First pitch here from Kaiwei Lin is up and inside for ball 1. He takes over for Joe Iorio, who turns in his 3rd quality start of the season tonight, but right now is in line for his first loss of the year with the Ducks trailing 3-0. Lin takes over and will face 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Ben Aklinski, the batter. And he takes off the outside corner this time. 2 balls and no strikes. Iorio, 7 innings of 3-run ball tonight. All 3 runs were earned. He allowed 6 hits and 2 walks, struck out 6. And he threw 119 pitches, 74 for strikes. 2-0. And Lin misses again. 3 straight out of the strike zone from the Ducks right-hander after taking over on the mound here against Aklinski, who was 0 for 3 in the game with a strikeout and 2 flyouts. Lin has had some ups and downs of late for the Ducks. He got a win, but also got a loss in the series against Staten Island. His job here is to keep it a 3-run game before the 9th. 3-0 on the way. And Aklinski takes all the way, and that fastball's right down the middle for strike 1. So a couple things on Iorio. Again, his 3rd quality start of the year. And really just ran into some trouble in the first. The bloop 2-run double down the left field line by Logan Morrison after he allowed a single and a walk with 2 outs, but allowed just 1 run from that point on. And here, Lin misses up and away for ball 4, so he issues a leadoff walk to begin the 8th inning. The 119 pitches, a season high, not only for Iorio, but for any Ducks pitcher. And he did a great job not requiring much out of the bullpen to this point tonight and eating up some innings, but also did a great job. Clearly not having his best stuff, got into a lot of long counts, but certainly did his part to keep the Ducks in this game. Unfortunately, he has not gotten any run support. And again, this is the 4th time on the road trip a Duck starter has turned in a quality start, but cannot get a win. Go figure, the Ducks get the win last night for Akil Morris, the only starter on this trip that did not throw a quality start, as he allowed 4 runs in 5 innings. But the Ducks got the offensive support they needed, scoring 10 runs, and Morris got a 2nd win of the year. It's funny how baseball works like that. Meanwhile, Lin having trouble throwing strikes here. He's behind 1-0 on Downs, who has singled, walked, and grounded a 2nd tonight. Aklinski leads at first, the pitch. Downs fouls one back behind the plate, 1-1. For Kaiwei Lin, he is making his 9th appearance of the year. He's 1-1 with an ERA of 2. He's allowed 2 runs on 8 hits in 9 innings, has walked 5 and has struck out 13. But has given up a bunch of base runners in recent games, which we'll detail here in a moment. 1-1 is low. And now he's behind at 2 balls and 1 strike. He got the win on Sunday, throwing 2/3 of an inning, but he did give up 2 hits through 7 pitches, 5 for strikes before he was able to get out of trouble. And then suffered the loss on Friday night in that 1-0 walk-off win for Staten Island, as he allowed 4 straight men to reach with 2 outs in the inning on 3 hits and a walk. Struck out 2 in that inning, or in that 2/3 of an inning. But again, 3 hits and a walk, all in a row with 2 outs. And the RBI single by Junior Santana won the game for Staten Island. 2-1 pitch, swung on and lifted foul, third base side. That's out of play. That'll even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking ahead to the 9th inning, where the Ducks will need at least 3 runs. They'll have the middle of their order to the plate, who were key last night. Travis, Romero, and Castillo, all righties. And as of now, they'll face Chasen Bradford, who's getting loose in the bullpen for the Rockers down the right field line. Once again, it'll be a 2-2 here from Lynn. Runner was dancing off of first, and now Lynn will step off. Aklinski had started to go, then stopped. And Lynn, rather than firing home, just stepped off with the right foot. Here comes the 2-2. Pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball taken inside. And now Jerry Downs with a full count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Travis holds on the runner at first base. Lynn looks over that way, now comes set. Payoff pitch, runner goes, and Downs takes the breaking ball low for ball 4. So not what the Ducks were hoping for out of Kaiway Lynn after he took over for Joe Iorio. Back-to-back walks issued by the Ducks right-hander.
Right fielder, number 40, Xander Wheel.
And Lynn having some trouble with control as he issues 2 free passes in a row. Now High Point with 2 on and nobody out. And out of the dugout will come Mark Wiedemeyer to try and settle down Kaiway Lynn. First time that either coaching staff has made a mound visit in the game tonight. Obviously, the Rockers haven't needed it with the work that their pitchers have done. Jonas Galaro is 3 outs away from picking up a win in his professional debut. He tossed 5 scoreless innings here tonight. Allowed just 2 hits, 3 walks, struck out 4. And since that point, Bryce Hensley threw 2 scoreless innings. And then a scoreless 8th from Ryan Dull. But High Point looking to tack on some insurance here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 on, nobody out. And the dangerous Xander Wheel coming up to the plate for the Rockers. Lynn's first pitch, Wheel takes. And that fastball's a called strike. The count 0-1. Wheel tonight has walked, scored, flied to right, and struck out swinging in his 3 trips to the plate. Downs leads off first, Aklinski off second. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Lynn got him to chase the off-speed downstairs. Well, the Ducks bullpen last night tossed 4 innings of 1-run ball behind Akil Morris. They weren't spectacular by any means. Ryan Meisinger gave up 2 hits in his 1 inning. Nick Goody allowed a run on 3 hits, and Sandy Baez gave up a hit. But ultimately, they got the job done. Chris Cepeda allowed a walk in his 1 inning to close out the game, pitching for the first time in 11 days. Here, Wheel, a swing and a miss, strike 3. There's a big first out for Kaiway Lynn. So go figure, after back-to-back walks, he comes out and strikes out a dangerous hitter in Xander Wheel on 3 pitches. There's the first out here in the 8th. 7th strikeout for the Ducks pitching staff tonight, all swinging. So 1 away, and that'll bring up Logan Morrison. So here is the lefty hitting Morrison, who's responsible for 2/3 of the Rockers' offense tonight. First pitch, taken for a strike, 0-1. Morrison lifting a 2-run double down the left field line with 2 outs back in the first inning, which gave the Rockers the early 2-0 lead. They have led from that point forward. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to left field again. Deaza racing in on it, and he'll make the running catch back to second. But back there safely in time is Aklinski. So Lynn has come back after issuing the 2 walks to begin the inning with back-to-back outs, a strikeout and a flyout. And with 2 away, that will leave it up to the third baseman, Michael Martinez.
Now batting the third baseman, number 19, Michael Martinez.
Bradford continuing to get loose in the bullpen for High Point. And the closer is set to come on in the top of the ninth to try and close out a win that would end High Point's 10-game losing streak. First, Michael Martinez to the plate, who has a pair of hits tonight in 3 at-bats, both singles. Turning to throw to second base. Back there safely is Aklinski. Devin Marrero crept in behind him to try and pick him off to end the inning. So there have been 10 hits combined between the two teams tonight and only 1 for extra bases. That double in the first by Logan Morrison. First pitch from Linda Martinez. And the fastball hits the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Lin, a native of Taiwan, born in Taipei City. He now lives in Hsinchu City in Taiwan. Started the year in Double-A with the Arizona Diamondbacks in Amarillo, Texas, before signing here with the Ducks. Downs leads off first, Aklinski off second. Lin's 0-1. Martinez chops one on the ground to short. Devin Marrero fields. He'll flip to Frias covering for the force, and that'll retire the side. A nice job by Kaiwei Lin after starting the inning off with some command troubles. Back-to-back walks to begin the inning, but he comes back and retires 3 in a row to keep the Rockers off the scoreboard. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left. We go to the ninth. Will the Rockers close this one out and end their 10-game losing streak, or can the Ducks come back and tie this game or take the lead? To the ninth we go, 3-0 Rockers.
Hey fans, this is Tyler Webb, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
Well, it has been a tough night for the Ducks offense here this evening. Long Island to this point has been shut out. They have managed just 4 hits in the game. They have also drawn 3 walks, but have yet to dent home plate, in danger of getting shut out for the 2nd time on this road trip and 3rd time this year. And meanwhile, the Rockers 3 defensive outs away from ending a 10-game losing streak. We go to the 9th. Ryan Dull is done after a scoreless inning in the 8th. He allowed 1 hit, no runs or walks, struck out 1. Dull ended up throwing a total of 15 pitches, 11 for strikes. Well, last night, the middle of the order was key for the Ducks. Travis, Romero, and Castillo, and it'll be those 3 who tonight have a combined 2 hits and a walk. Try and get it done for the Ducks. First pitch is line foul down the right field line by Sam Travis and out of play. And the count 0-1. Travis tonight with a single, a fly out to left, and a fly out to center. So extends his on-base streak to 7. But trying to get aboard here to begin the 9th. Bradford's pitch. Travis takes low. 1-1. On the year, Bradford is 2-0, a 3.57 ERA in 18 appearances. He has 6 saves, has blown 1. Here comes the kick and the pitch. Line foul again down the right field line by Travis. Good, solid contact, but just a bit late on it. And that'll move the count to 1-2. Bradford in 17 2/3 innings has given up 19 hits, 10 runs, 7 earned. He has walked 6 and struck out 14. Here comes Bradford's 1-2. And Travis will swing and a miss, strike 3. Late on the offering from the right-hander. So there is strikeout number 1 for Bradford, the 7th for the High Point pitching staff tonight, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 24, Davidson Romero.
If you like to talk to
Bradford has faced the Ducks 3 times this year. He's recorded the save all 3 times he's pitched. 1 hit, 1 walk in 3 innings with 2 strikeouts against the Ducks coming in. So with 1 away, here is Davidson Romero to the plate. First pitch, and Romero fouls one back to the screen behind home plate for strike 1. It's been a quick one thus far tonight, just 2 hours and 23 minutes the game time. These 2 teams played a 2-hour, 24-minute game down here in the Ducks' first visit of the season. It was back May 3rd through the 5th. And now time called as Bradford steps off the rubber. 0-1. Line drive, left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Second hit of the night for Davidson Romero, who's got 2 hits and a walk. Had 2 hits and a hit by pitch in yesterday's game. So the Ducks get 1 man aboard here in the 9th. Their 5th hit of the game. And if they can get another on base, that would bring the tying run to the plate. Meanwhile, we're going to get a pinch runner here for Romero, who didn't realize it at first, and now does, is Joe DiCarlo is going to go in a pinch run. Ducks also had L.J. Mazzilli on the bench as a pinch running option, but the Ducks want to get some more speed on the bases. So DiCarlo will pinch run here in the 9th inning. And now with 1 on and 1 out, up steps Rusney Castillo, who after his big night last night is 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch on the way from Bradford to Castillo, and it is taken low for a ball, 1-0 the count. Castillo in danger of having his on-base streak come to an end at 13 straight games. He's hitting .407 with a .450 on-base percentage during the streak, but again 0 for 3 tonight. .1-0. Castillo takes. That fastball missed inside near the hands, came close to hitting him. But you don't want to see a batter get hit, but it would have put the tying run to the plate, with the Ducks trailing 3-0 here in the 9th. .2-0. Castillo lifts a fly ball in the air, foul down the right field line, well out of play. And so that'll move the count to 2-1. We'll have another 6:35 start tomorrow in the final game of the series. And it'll be left-hander Stephen Tarpley who takes them out for Long Island. And right-hander Craig Stem, the veteran, will take the ball for the Rockers. 2-1 to Castillo. And the pitch taken low. Good eye by the Ducks center fielder. Now he's got a good hitter's count at 3 balls and a strike. And if Bradford misses with the next pitch, Ducks will bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Austin Rye. 3-1. Castillo takes low. It's going to go back behind the plate, but doesn't matter. DiCarlo will go down to second. Rusney Castillo draws a walk. The 4th of the game issued by the Rockers pitching staff. Who's celebrating another First National Bank LI walk to first, go far. The Ducks get the tying run to the plate here in the 9th inning. So Castillo extends his on-base streak to 14 in a row as he finds his way aboard via the walk. And here is Austin Rye to the plate, who already has 1 big homer on this road trip. The go-ahead 2-run shot in the 8th inning on Sunday against Staten Island. And can he come up big again here for the Ducks? First pitch, swing and a miss by Rye. Goes after the first offering from Bradford after the walk to Castillo. And the count 0-1. Rye tonight has 1 hit, a base hit to center in the 5th leading off. Other than that, has struck out swinging twice. 0-1. And he takes this offering downstairs. Good eye by the Ducks catcher. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. Rye had the night off last night. Joe DiCarlo caught. And was 0-for-4 with a run scored in the ball game. Swinging a foul ball back behind the dish. And Rye now behind in the count at 1-2. DiCarlo was hit by a pitch in the game yesterday, the only time he got on the bases. He's pinch running now for Romero at second, who finishes his night 2-for-3 with a walk. So Rye behind in the count here at 1-2. Vladimir Frias would be next for the Ducks. Bradford comes set. His 1-2 pitch. And Rye hits a ground ball to the left side, fielded by the shortstop. Goes to second, one on a first, and Rye just beat it out. So the game will continue. A 6-4 fielder's choice off the bat of Austin Rye. Good hustle by the Ducks catcher to keep this ball game going.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1.
So out at second is Castillo. Rye reaches first. DiCarlo moves to third. And the tying run will still come up to the plate here in the form of Vladimir Frias, who tonight is 0-for-3, batting in the 8th spot of the order. Bradford's first pitch. Frias swings and pops it foul, third base side, well out of play. Nothing had won the count on the Ducks' second baseman. Frias hitting the 2 spot yesterday. He was 0-for-4 with a walk, also drove in a run on a ground out. So he's still looking for his first hit in this series. And now would certainly be a good time for it to try and break up the shutout bid. 0-1, swung on and popped up in the air to the left side of the infield. Making the catch is the third baseman, Michael Martinez. This ball game is over. The Rockers' losing streak is over at 10. And the Ducks are shut out for the second time on this road trip and third time this year as they fall to the Rockers tonight, 3-0. In the ninth for Long Island, no runs. They get a hit and a walk, but they leave their 7th and 8th base runners aboard tonight. And now this series even at 1 game apiece. Tomorrow will be the rubber game of the set. Don't go anywhere. The post-game show is coming up next. We'll recap this one and hand out the player of the game honors. Rockers shut out the Ducks 3-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher James Varela, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Ducks drop this ball game by the final count of 3-0. The Rockers have their losing streak come to an end. They had dropped 10 in a row coming into tonight, but they got a much-needed win. And right now, Gastonia is still winning, so their deficit will remain 4 in the division. But meanwhile, Long Island with their loss, if Southern Maryland completes a sweep of their doubleheader against Staten Island today, they've already won Game 1. Southern Maryland's magic number would get cut down to 6 to win the first half title in the North Division. Let's recap this game. There wasn't a ton to talk about. We'll start things off in the bottom of the first inning after the Ducks picked up a walk and a single in the top of the first against Jonas Scalaro, who was making his professional debut. Ducks could not get the run home. Davidson Romero flied to left on the first pitch he saw. Then in the bottom of the first, Joe Iorio struck out the first 2 batters he faced. But with 2 outs, the 2-out troubles resurfaced. A single to Jerry Downs, a walk to Xander Wheel, and that brought up Logan Morrison, who blooped a 2-run double just fair down the left field line. His 5th double of the year, RBI 16 and 17, gave the Rockers a 2-0 lead. Scolaro shut down the Ducks from that point on. He retired 9 in a row before issuing a walk in the 4th. And then in the bottom of the 4th inning, the Rockers added an insurance run when Logan Morrison and Michael Martinez picked up back-to-back singles, and then a Johnny Fields sac fly to left brought home Morrison to make it 3-0. But other than that, Joe Iorio was pretty strong tonight. He battled. He threw a lot of pitches, 119 of them, the most pitches by any Duck in a game this year, 74 of which were strikes. He allowed 3 runs on 6 hits and 2 walks over 7 innings, struck out 6, ultimately a quality start for him. But for the 4th time on this road trip, a Duck starter would turn in a quality start and not get a win, and for the 2nd time, they would actually take the loss. Long Island's offense really didn't do too much after that point. They picked up a single and a walk in the 5th, but no runs there. They had a leadoff single in the 7th against Bryce Hensley by Davidson Romero. That was wasted. In the 8th, a 1-out single by Johnny Turbo, but he was stranded aboard. And then in the 9th inning, the Ducks threatened a little bit against Jason Bradford. They got their only runner to third base in the game when Davidson Romero singled and was pinch ran for by Joe DiCarlo. Rusney Castillo walked. Austin Rye hit into a fielder's choice. So that put runners at the corners with 2 out. But Vladimir Frias popped to third, ending an 0-for-4 night. And the Rockers hang on for the 3-0 win. So High Point improves to 29-19 overall. They are now 20-10 here at home, while the Ducks drop back to a game under 500 at 23-24. And on the road, they're now 9-14. Jonas Scolaro, the win in his professional debut. He improves to 1-0 on the year. Joe Iorio suffers his first loss of the year despite the quality start. He falls to 5-1. Jason Bradford, his 7th save of the year. The game took exactly 2.5 hours here tonight in front of a crowd of 1,475. Time to hand out tonight's Player of the Game honors. Tonight it's going to go to the starter, Jonas Scolaro, in his professional debut. He was terrific. 5 innings, just 2 singles, and 3 walks allowed. He struck out 4. Scolaro threw 64 pitches, 37 for strikes, and he gets his first ever professional win. Congratulations to the young man. We will take one more break. When we come back, we'll have the out-of-town scores, then we'll wrap things up from High Point.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah, they got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Back here at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina. Once again, the Ducks fall tonight by the count of 3-0. High Point evening this series at 1 game apiece, so that'll set up the rubber game of the set tomorrow night. Let's go through the out-of-town scoreboard. A couple games final from earlier today. A matinee in Lexington, Kentucky, where the York Revolution walloped the Lexington Legends by the count of 11-0. Winning pitcher Travieso improved to 2-2. Ludwig the Lost fell to 0-1. 5 home runs for the Revolution. Carlos Franco, his 16th and 17th of the year. Nelly Rodriguez, his 7th. Troy Stokes Jr., his 7th. And Jeffrey Perez with his 4th home run of the season. Game 1 of a doubleheader in Southern Maryland goes the way of the Blue Crabs as they rally for a 3-2 walk-off win on Joe DeLuca's 4th home run of the season. Patrick Baker, the win, improved to 2-1. Chris Nunn, the loss, fell to 0-3. Game 2 of the doubleheader is going on right now. That game is in the top of the 5th. The Blue Crabs lead it by the count of 3-1. Southern Maryland with 2 RBIs from Jack Sundberg, 1 from Michael Wolanski. Staten Island with an RBI from Angel Aguilar. Gastonia is now leading Charleston 11-5. That game is in the bottom of the 7th down in Gastonia. Zach Jarrett with 4 RBIs now leading the Honey Hunters offense, in that game. Jovan Gonzalez hitting his 3rd home run of the year for Charleston. And the Barnstormers are on the scoreboard, but they trail at home to the Wild Health Genome 6-2. That game is in the bottom of the 7th. Trace Lair and Colton Shaver with the RBIs for Lancaster. Home runs for the Genomes from Sierra, his 4th, and Castro, his 1st. So there's your look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League. Meanwhile, the Yankees looking to make it 2 wins in a row over the Rays in the Bronx. They lead it 4-1, top of the 8th inning. Kyle Higashioka, his 3rd home run of the season, and Aaron Judge, his 25th of the year for the New York Yankees. As for the Mets, they're getting walloped at home 10-1 by the Milwaukee Brewers. That game is in the bottom of the 5th inning. For the Brewers, 2 RBIs apiece from Peterson, Adames, and Urias. For the Mets, a home run from Jeff McNeil, his 4th of the year. And Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final is through one period out in Colorado, where the hometown Avalanche lead the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-1 on goals from Gabriel Landeskog, Valerie Nichushkin, and a power play goal from Arturi Lehkonen. Nicholas Paul had the goal for the Lightning. So that'll do it for the out-of-town scoreboard. This series will conclude tomorrow night, as will the road trip for Long Island. Game 6 of the 6-game trip, and the Ducks will send lefty Stephen Tarpley to the mound, who comes in with an 0-3 record, but an ERA that's continuing to improve. It's at 5.01. He struck out 10 over 7 innings and allowed just 2 hits and 2 walks, no runs. When he pitched against Staten Island this past Friday, he'll get the ball for the 2nd time of this trip, and they'll face the Rocker veteran righty Craig Stem, who comes in 0-1 with a 5.84 ERA on the year. Rubber game of the 3-game set should be a good one tomorrow night here at 6:35. That'll do it for us on this Wednesday night in High Point, North Carolina, where the High Point Rockers shut out the Long Island Ducks 3-0 to end a 10-game losing streak. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast. That'll be tomorrow night when these two teams wrap up the 3-game series. The pregame show will begin at 6:20. The first pitch 6:35. You can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. My name is Michael Pollock. Thank you so much for spending your evening with me. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a great rest of your night. We'll do it all over again tomorrow evening here in North Carolina. Good night and so long from Truist Point.